What's up, y'all? It's Antoine Winfield Jr., safety for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
What's up, y'all? This is Jahai Wolf from the New York Giants.
What's good, y'all? This is Sterling Shepard.
This is Justin Tuck. This boy Penix Gilbert, Super Bowl 42 world champion.
Chris Godwin from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
What's up? This is Saquon Barkley. Dex Lawrence second.
Yo, this is Mike Evans with the Tampa Bay Bucks.
And we about to go live on Flag on the Play.
Chat, welcome back to another episode, Flag on the Play. So, y'all, I know you're asking, where's Trent? Where is Trent? Trent not here today. It's me hosting. I'm Gabe, for those of y'all that don't know. If y'all ever been in the playbacks, y'all see me. But we got F. We got Dave, Donnie, Maddie, Kobe, Skeets, and B. So, fellas, how y'all doing? How we doing this week, bro?
Good, man.
Great, man. Great.
Chilling, man.
W interim host.
I mean, look, bro, I'm only here to do my job, bro. I'm trying to get this.
Remember, Gabe, we have a mute button. Remember, if you need to use
Hey, y'all don't got to remind me. I'm going to let y'all know now. If it gets out of hand, my mute button works. And I know how to keep muting y'all.
This is official one, man.
A cordial episode. Y'all can give y'all takes. That's cool. The only thing I ask is let each other speak. Fellas, before we start, is there anything y'all want to get
real
off?
strict with it, ain't?
Hey, man, look, we got to make it easier for the editors, bro. We got to keep it clean. We got to keep it moving. But like I said, y'all got...
Trent was like that with me. I appreciate it.
Look, man, look. Trent got this, you know, we host with an iron fist over here, man. But look,
Yes, sir.
Like I said, before we start, do y'all got anything y'all want to get off? Any takes, anything?
Jonathan Taylor, MVP. League MVP, I'm saying.
Go ahead then, brother.
Jonathan Taylor.
MVP, I don't care. He looking like the best player in the league right now. I don't care.
I ain't mad at that, bro, because the season he's on pace to do, he's on some LT type of pace.
Yeah.
You got that,
when are y'all going to understand, man? It's a quarterback.
He'll be offensive player.
Oh, no. Yeah, we get it.
It's
when Taylor break that TD record, he gonna get MVP.
Like,
it's a quarterback award.
Watch. He gonna break that. He gonna break that. He gonna break
that.
Bucky Irving was better than Jonathan.
Saquon was this close to breaking the all-purpose yards record and didn't get a single first-place vote. Not one.
Damn, yeah, that's a good point.
It was also a historic QB year, too, though. So, you know, things like that.
That's true, too. We're not having really a historic, you know, quarterback season right now.
Exactly.
I mean, Mac is going crazy, but the team, you know, they have to win at least 10 or 11 games for him to
Hey, Maddie, though. Hey.
Combos.
I know Dave.
Why not? Go ahead, Maddie. Go ahead.
Because it's going to feed us my take. It's going to feed us my take. Once I get
maybe a dude in New England, but who knows? Just saying. It might be.
I mean, right now, Drake Maye is like the LeBron of football stats. Like, he's just in every graphic that I'm seeing of, like, football stats. Like, it's crazy.
Like, second year wise, this season might be the best quarterback season for a second year player.
Yeah, man, yeah, no, it probably is. Yeah,
since Lamar, yeah, like
it's up there.
I just don't like the fact that he got like a cake schedule. Drake Maye do it. Coach, meanwhile, the coach got to play the Seahawks and the Chiefs and all that. We got to play all that, but Drake Maye got a cake schedule. I'm not hating. I'm just saying it ain't fair. Doesn't seem to be fair.
I mean, but Brandon, bro, the Patriots been. Come on, bro. They've been through the mud.
They've been balling. I can't excuse that. I can't.
I'm just saying, prior years, like shit, they need something. They need a give me up. You know, just a years where they can kind of get into their own lane and figure.
Man, they 5 years off Tom Brady. I don't hear that, man.
You
get a damn franchise quarterback that quick. I don't hear that shit, man. Give me 10 years. God damn. Sit in poverty for a little bit. God damn.
It was in poverty for a cool 5 years, 5, 6 years?
5 years. That's it, man. Shit. That's it.
All right.
Trash.
So we gonna start. So the first game. What happened, Dave? Go ahead. Go ahead.
I bided my time. I let this chilling slow cooker, man.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead, Dave.
Y'all already know how I feel about Drake Maye. But just like B just said, cupcake schedule, I bided my time. And against the league's #1 defense, he threw that nasty interception. But after that, straight hoot. I believe it was 8 for 8 in the second half. Just straight decimate that defense, even with Myles Garrett getting 5 sacks. I'm at the point where, I'm not going to lie, top 10, I don't see how you can argue he's not a top 10 lock quarterback. We're starting to push a top 5 range. And I'm looking at a guy like Joe Burrow. You looking real replaceable, brother, man. I mean, Drake.
All right. Here we go. Disrespect.
Now, let me get it out. I ain't trying to be disrespectful.
Keep going, Dave. Finish up.
When I look at Drake Maye, I'm looking at someone who's looking like a as sort of like a mini Josh Allen. I'm talking about a guy who efficiency-wise, top of the league's best deep ball thrower this year. And then we look at the efficiency plus his ability to throw the deep ball this year. It's not like he's just throwing check downs like he had Jimmy G. He is throwing high-level throws down the field, across the middle of the field, and he's doing it with an average O-line. I know we like how Keyshawn Boutte has been keeping up his good play from when he first got to the league, but let's be real. Keyshawn Boutte, he's an average receiver as of now. We'll see how things keep progressing. Stephon Diggs has definitely been a plus, but it's not the best of best situations. And he's going in every week, and he's dialing up. And for a second-year player doing so, I don't see how we can just sit there and say he's not pushing the top 5 echelons because at the end of the day, he's an AV conversation right now.
So Dave, before everybody keeps going, you said he pushed. Like, who do you stamp him over already? Who is he stamped over?
Top 10 wide.
Who is he stamped over?
Right now, he's pushing up against that. I probably have him 7 right now. I'm gonna still be respectful. It's aiming a full season yet.
So who did you move him in front of? Is what I'm saying.
Oh, the guy's like, I always thought he was better than JD, but obviously, like JD showed last year, JD did have a better year last year, so you have to respect it. But I was always of the opinion that Drake was the best QB in that draft class, including Caleb. So the flashes I seen last year, on top of him putting those flashes together this year, I think he's better than JD. I think he's better than Dak Prescott, CJ Stroud, or Jordan Love. Now he's pushing up against guys like Matthew Stafford, Herbert, and Burrow.
He
so
is
that's
not
the team
better
he's
than
kind of
Dak.
pushing.
I'm sorry, he's not better than Dak.
How is he not better than Dak Prescott?
He is not better than CJ Stroud either.
Hey, don't stop that Dak. He's over Matthew Stafford.
What?
Hold on, fellas.
My thing is, at this point, what did these two do better than him?
Go ahead.
Drake makes more accurate. He throws the deep ball at the best of any player this year.
Yep.
The mobility is there.
Pretty good. Dak throws a pretty good deep ball.
No, he does, but Drake May has been the best.
I can't say he's better. Dak has been balling out this year.
Yeah, for sure.
Outside of that Denver game, Dak has put the team on his absolute back.
What are we talking about, Durag?
Hold on. Then once I say that,
this is the best season. I think this is the best season Dak has had in his entire career. He's been absolutely balling out.
I'm with the Dak respect. Dak has been
who are we talking about up here?
From Dak.
This nigga just said he started with Drake May is pushing top 5 echelon right now. Then the second name he mentioned, the first name he mentioned was JD. All right, cool, whatever. But we already know what I said about JD. And I got killed for it. I got killed for it because I told y'all JD was overrated, and I didn't say it was because he was a bad player. I said it was because y'all had him top 5 in his rookie year. That was CJ Stroud year. Yeah. I literally said that. I agree with you. But you lost me. You lost me when you said over Dak Prescott. In just about any other year, I might have listened to you. Listened to you.
What's
this year? There's no way you can tell me that you're watching Dak Prescott play football right now, and you have like you have Drake May over him. There's just no logical
There's no logical way, bro.
Wait, Kobe, what is Dak doing better than Drake right now?
I was saying, I'd love to give you the logic.
Has Drake not been the most accurate quarterback in the NFL this year, or am I just wrong?
Best deep ball wise.
Fellas, yo, we starting already. We got one mic. Listen. Let Dave answer, or let Kobe answer Maddie's question. And then we're gonna move on. We're gonna let other people speak.
Has Dak not been accurate? Is Dak not top 2 in touchdowns? Is Dak not top 1? Is Dak not top 1 in QBR? Like, is Dak not all of these things? Listen, this is where it gets nasty, because before this week, like, nobody would have even allowed you to say this. Nobody would have allowed you to say this. But after the Denver game, people are gonna allow you to go back to disrespecting Dak because you know what I'm saying, because you know the haters gonna come back out. They was waiting on it, but Dak just had the best 4-game stretch that we've seen of a quarterback in how many years? Like, there's just no way you can tell me that you're watching Cowboys football and that you think there are very many quarterbacks in the league right now better than Dak Prescott. There's just not, and statistically, it's the truth. Drake May's not. Not.
You don't think statistically Drake?
Here's what y'all do. Hold on. Here's what y'all do every single year.
Statistically, it's Drake May.
Here's what y'all do every single year. We seen it with CJ Stroud when he had that phenomenal rookie season. And then the next season, y'all give him MVP and all that stuff. And then, you know what I'm saying? He just fell short because of the team let him down, you know what I'm saying? The battle line, what have you. Then y'all did it with JD, right? Y'all put him in top 5 talks that he did not deserve to be in. Yes, he was about top 7. I put him in that 7 talks. Now we see JD with the injuries and all that stuff. His team has kind of fallen back to earth a little bit. And now with Drake Maye, y'all doing the same exact thing. Y'all fall into the same trap, bro. There's not that much tape on Drake Maye. Trust me, next year he's gonna fall back down to earth. I'm not saying Drake Maye's not a top player. Yes, I agree with you. His potential is Josh Allen, absolutely, because Drake Maye has the mobility.
How is he not hitting it?
He has the arm strength and all that good stuff. But we gotta pump the brakes, dog. We too quick to put young quarterbacks in top 7, top 10 talks. And they just shouldn't be there yet when they haven't played enough. They just haven't. Let's just keep it real. Let's keep it real.
And why we're rebuttal to that and my rebuttal to that be it's one. Someone can fact check. I believe Drake Maye started 12 games last year. Somewhere around that range. Someone can remind me.
Absolutely.
So
in his young career.
No. He started 12 games. So that's still damn near a season long worth of tape on top of the games he gave you this year. Now, Kobe. I wasn't waiting for a Dak Prescott against the Broncos terror game. I was not waiting at all. I've been the last couple weeks. I said, because every time I brought up Drake Maye, schedule. I'm gonna buy my time. I'm gonna let the shit progress. He went against the league's #1 defense and he hooped. That was my pushing for it. Donnie's in the Telegram, Bam in the Telegram. I've been last couple weeks said I'm taking Drake Maye over Dak. Now it's not me disrespecting Dak Prescott because, like you said, Kobe, there's not that many quarterbacks you're throwing over him. It's just not. Dak Prescott has been elite this year. And he's worthy of being top 10.
And I'm gonna let you finish.
I just think Drake Maye.
I just want to say this: if there's not that many quarterbacks that you're taking over Dak Prescott right now, and Dak Prescott is literally top 3 in every statistical quarterback category in the league right now, that means that you have Drake Maye top 2, top 1. That's I want you to hear what
this season.
Yes, this season. We're talking about just this season.
This season.
So we're just talking just this season.
No, if you're talking this season, that's different. I'm talking about in my overall ranking.
Grand scheme, he's played 2 seasons. How is he better than Dak?
This is what I'm talking about. You see how
Dak just gave you Dak just gave you an MVP season 2 years ago, dog.
And what I say to that is, then what about when Mahomes came in year 2 and was completely a monster, and then you got to put someone like that?
That's 50 touchdowns. That's 50 touchdowns.
I guess 50 touchdowns. But what Drake Maye is doing statistically has been top 2 in the league. The eye test literally backs it up. The advanced analytics back it up. To me, the skill set is better, and the analytics and the stats is just right there with Dak. I'm not trying to discredit Dak whatsoever. Dak is elite. I'm with the Dak respect. I was never one that just completely disrespected Dak. But if we talking about just this year, if we talking about just this season, yeah, Dak has been top 3. I think Drake Maye's been top 3 as well.
But you named Joe Burrow though. You think Dak's better than Joe Burrow? And you think Drake's better than Joe Burrow?
Well, Burrow's hurt, so
I think he's starting to push up into that tier. I ain't put him over them yet because that's top 5 is something that you got to accumulate over time. It can't just be off one year.
I don't care what Drake do. He ain't over Joe Burrow.
Wait.
I don't care. Burrow.
You say that
for the clip. I need you to tell me straight up that Drake Maye is pushing into Joe Burrow, Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, Patrick Mahomes territory. I need you to tell me that for the clip right now.
I'll tell you right now. Okay, one, I don't think Joe Burrow is pushing into the range of top 3. I think top 3 is a little bit of a tier. Then it's a slight drop out. I think we look at Joe Burrow, Justin Herbert, and Matt Stafford. That's that tier 2 for me, and that's the tier I think Drake Maye is pushing up on. Now, obviously, that's to accumulate with him put up another season like this. Will we see him doing a potential playoff game that he can really start putting him over guys? But I think he's pushing into that tier, and I think top 10 is just a lock at this point. I don't see how you can tell me he's not top 10.
Yeah, I think
because
top 10.
The stats back it up, advanced analytics back it up, the eye test completely backs it up, and he did it against just the league's best defense just last week.
Go ahead, Donnie.
All right, this is what I'm gonna say because I'm Kobe. I disagree with you completely in the fact that Dak has been that much better. I don't think you're understanding the carry job that Drake Maye is currently doing. What if I told you the Patriots are second? They are the second worst rushing team in the NFL according to EPA. The second worst.
The run game
they
is
are
terrible.
one of the worst rushing teams in the entire NFL. The offensive line is mediocre. The weapons are mediocre compared to the rest of the league. And still, Drake Maye has been the most accurate quarterback in the league. the most efficient quarterback in the league. He's number 1 in EPA per play. He's number 1 in EPA plus CPOE. He's number 1 in CPOE. All these things and all this stuff is against him. I understand the schedule has been easy. I'll give you that. But at the end of the day, the Patriots team as a roster isn't that good. It's really not that good. You're going to tell me this team is like, just take away the quarterback position? Is it even a top 10 team in the AFC? Is it?
Donnie.
Because to me, it's not. I don't think this roster is very good. The run game sucks. The O-line's bad. The receivers aren't that good. Their pass rush is inconsistent. Their edge rushers aren't very good. Their corners outside of Gonzo aren't very good. Shout out Marcus Jones, but you get what I mean. And they just traded Kyle Duggar. So the way I'm seeing this roster
you can say the same.
But Drake is still producing at this level. He's the most efficient quarterback in football. He leads in passer rating. He leads in all these advanced statistics without a run game. And Kobe, you know this because y'all took our O-line coach from Arizona. Y'all's run game is amazing. Javonte Williams is playing the best season of his career easily. Drake doesn't have that liability or that, I don't know what's the word, I guess addition or whatever. He doesn't have that in his back pocket to where, okay, if the pass game isn't really working that well, we can lean on the run game. He doesn't have that. Dak does. The Cowboys run game, I'd argue, is top 5 this season. So in terms of the carry job, the fact their numbers are close and the carry job is this, I don't know, man.
Yeah, Dak Prescott is Dak Prescott. You're right. The Cowboys have an amazing team, and Dak Prescott is not carrying anything right now. Okay.
They have an amazing offense. Their defense has got
Their defense has got awful.
I agree the defense is god awful.
Hold on.
I agree the defense is god awful, but are the offensive situations? I dare you to compare them. I dare any of you guys to compare those offenses.
I mean, it's on the flip side. It's on the flip side.
I dare any of you guys to.
Matt, you got something to say?
Oh, no, I was just asking if Brian Schottenheimer's been better than Josh McDaniels this year. I think he definitely has. Brian Schottenheimer's been amazing for them.
Blake on wise, he has been damn good.
And this is coming from someone who
I'm just running through everything that Dak has compared to what Drake Maye has on offense, and it's just adding on top of Donnie's point. Dak has so much more to work with within the coaching staff, within the receivers, within his tight end, offensive line is whatever, but everything Drake Maye is doing, again, from the eye test to the stats. If you want to say Dak is better, to be honest, cool.
That I'm fine with.
It's like 7 weeks into the season, but saying that it's like an astronomical gap between what these two are doing that's just not correct. They're playing on a similar level this year. They're both top 3.
And I want to, Bama, what do you have anything to input into this conversation? You just got here late.
I mean,
see what you got to say, gang.
I mean, Drake Maye doing good, man. I'm not just gonna go on a limb and say he's a top 3 quarterback. I mean, he's playing top 7-ish this year. Cause see me, I'm a little different, bro. Unless you just
Patrick Mahomes,
Jamar Chase, Patrick Mahomes, a freak of nature to where I could just visually see, bro, you top 3, top 2. With Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, once I saw his skill set, Josh Allen, it was just comfortable for me to say, oh, okay, yeah, they're top. And even it still took me 2-3 years with Josh Allen. I didn't even say it right off the bat with Josh Allen. But you could kind of see his skill set, 6'6", 250. You know what I mean? It's I could kind of stamp that. With Drake Maye, I got to see it another couple times. I give him top 7 right now. You know what I mean? Because I did it with CJ. I did it with JD. What's my boy Washington, JD. So just to keep some consistency, I'll say he top 7. But it's still a lot of quarterbacks right now that's playing I'm not going to say way better, but it's playing better football to me through the eye test. AFC East, where he is, kind of weak. So that's why I say I like Sam Darnold. Matt Stafford might be the best quarterback in the league this year, but nobody talks about him. Most slept on quarterback.
Matt going on.
And he went to a Super Bowl. This is why I was I feel like now we enter in the realm of people disrespect and underrate Matt Stafford because he's won a Super Bowl. And then when you really look at Matt Stafford's whole tenure, he was left out to dry in Detroit, and he still was putting up numbers. He was putting up crazy numbers in Detroit. He had people like Kenny Golladay being a receiver one in the NFL. Like, that's crazy. Kenny Golladay, that's just wild. Fell off a map. But yeah, Matt Stafford was able to work with stuff like that. I like Drake May for us with the young quarterbacks. I'll say he playing better than Caleb. He playing better than JD. He playing better than like all the young pups right now. But when you try to stack him up, even with quarterbacks like Dak Prescott, the only thing, like, now if he go in here and he have a good playoff run, he better than Dak Prescott.
Thank you. That's the only thing, y'all. That's the only thing. That's the only thing, bro. The only thing.
I'll give him better than Dak. But for the regular season,
Shedeur still better than Drake May though.
Yeah, I'm still sticking with my gun. I'm not gonna go too far on a tangent, but I ain't gonna lie. What the league doing with Shedeur is real nasty. I'm not gonna lie, it's nasty. It's nasty work what they doing with him.
Hey, man, get about 2 weeks, man. He gonna get benched sooner or later.
I don't think so.
Oh, okay, that's good because I wanna segue away from the Drake May talk. It was good convo, fellas. I want to stay on this game. So speaking of Shedeur Sanders, is it time for them to officially start Shedeur, or should they wait?
Should they
wait a little longer?
I think it's time for them to start him, honestly. Dylan Gabriel ain't giving you nothing. Although I think Shedeur's he's not going to really move the needle that much. He's going to make a throw here or there, but it is the Cleveland Browns. Nobody can succeed.
I just want them to
in the past 17 years, nobody can really succeed outside of Baker. Let's be honest. But Shedeur, you may as well put him out there, see what you got. Either that or bring a quarterback off the street. But I mean, this is the Cleveland Browns. Their offense is just abysmal. You know what they got on the defensive side, but you see,
I'm just saying, off scouting grade alone, though, B.
Yeah,
it made no sense for Shedeur not to have played this. Like, Joe Flacco, Dylan Gabriel, what's my other boy with Burger King hands? They had got rid of
Pickett.
Yeah.
What's up with Massage Watson? Is he
based off all they? Nah, he'll never play. He'll never play for them again. That's we knew that was done. But just based off all of those graded quarterbacks, it's just a shame that we never saw Shedeur already. Just because this team needs a starting quarterback. Like, you seeing it. It's nice, bro. Like, Joe Flacco, cool. Dylan Gabriel, cool. But what they have showed us so far, bro, they are good quarterbacks to hold a spot until your starter get back. You see what I'm saying? Because even if you look at what Joe Flacco, because everybody backflipping, looking at what Joe Flacco doing, all he doing is just covering his eyes and throwing it to Jamar Chase. Like, listen here, my mama can get out there. I don't think y'all understand how freak of a nature Jamar Chase. Nigga, my mama can do that shit. Like, hey, bro, I'm throwing it to you regardless. I don't even know the play. But, hey, bro, you look at me. When you look at me, throw it to you. So I'm not really impressed with Joe Flacco over there doing with the Bengals. Because if you look at it, it was a way night and day. Joe Burrow worked the whole offense. It always kept you going, and then in crunch time, that's when him and Jamar Chase are turning to Jerry Rice and Joe Montana. Like, it's just like crunch time. They unite, and then they do whatever they do over there. But right now, I'm really not impressed with that over there. You look at the Bengals.
He's literally spamming Jamar.
Like,
he's literally spamming Jamar.
Not the team targets.
Like 20 times a game, dog.
But these teams right here, the Browns have showed you they need a starting quarterback, and just based off the grade alone, we got to see Shedeur. We got to see what Shedeur can do with this team. Because it's the offense wasn't really meant for Baker Mayfield, but based off of how Shedeur plays, I feel like he can get busy with this. Mario,
it's more catered to his skill set.
Like yeah. And then you got Judkins. Like, he'll look a lot better, in my opinion. He could fall flat on his face, but I just think it's a layup. It's a layup for him, and they don't want to play him because that's really what's going to happen. It's going to be 2018 Lamar. They're going to come in, they're going to be trash. And then the final last 6 or 7 games, Shedeur goes undefeated. And they might get him to a Wildcat part. I think that's going to happen, bro. Because, look, that defense too good. That defense is ridiculous.
I'll say this, Bama.
They can't just be the only thing that's producing right now.
The defense is definitely good. The run game has definitely been good with Judkins. Judkins has been great for a rookie. They probably got the worst receiving core in the league. That receiving core is not good. And that's just it's not Dylan Gabriel just throwing ducks and Joe Flacco being bad. Jerry Jeudy, that shit was fake as hell, man. You know that shit.
Last year
last year he had one hit.
About 40% came in the last 3 games last year. That shit's fake as hell.
And I love my boy Jerry Jeudy, man. But shout out to Alabama, but man,
but him,
his hands are terrible.
Cedric Tillman is supposed to be cool, but it's like that receiving core ain't on nothing, man. So
He
it's
didn't
gonna
have
be
a
hard.
catch versus the Pats.
That's why that run line never fool me, bro.
You said what?
I'm done.
Just it's yeah, man. Like I'll say this. Y'all know I wasn't the biggest fan of Shedeur, but at this point, I had a second round grade on the guy. At this point, just throw him out there. Like it's not gonna go good because I don't think realistically a lot of quarterbacks can go in this situation and even play well. Like I agree with Dave. This is the worst receiving core in the league. Cedric Tillman isn't good. I think they're starting Jamari Thrash out there. Like this is bad. This is bad. But this is one of the worst receiver cores I've seen in a while. And then Judy's been. I really don't have much to say about that at this point. So
just a guy.
It's tough, man. Like if I'm the Browns, I'm praying they don't take a quarterback in next year's draft because for their own sake, it would be the correct decision. Because this team needs a lot of work on the offensive side of the ball. The offensive line has taken heavy regressions ever since Bill Callahan left to the Titans. Their tackles have been bad. Joel Petonio and Wyatt Teller have been progressing every single year over the last few years. Just their entire offense is a mess. So I don't know. There's nothing to say. Like you might as well throw out Shedeur just because you'll sell tickets, if we're being honest. But that's all that's going to happen. I don't think Shedeur's going to go out there and even play average. I don't think most guys would.
Go ahead, Matty.
I mean, Donnie, like what we need to understand though about what's going on with Shedeur, it's not it's not just about football. There's a lot of like politics going on in that building. Just like even before from Shedeur got there, like we got to understand that Kevin Stefanski, right? He wanted Dylan Gabriel, right? And Jimmy Haslam, Andrew Berry, they told Stefanski you could choose your coaching staff, you could choose who calls plays, whether you want to call plays, you can choose who you draft. But here's the thing: if your boss tells you to do something, you do it, right? So Stefanski wants Dylan Gabriel, he picks him, right? And then they're in the 5th round or whatever, and Jimmy Haslam is like, hey, these fans have nothing to look forward to. We need to sell jerseys. We need to get money because right now Myles Garrett, he's the only guy who we're really going to be seeing in the stands, right? Yeah. So they decided to draft Shedeur when Kevin Stefanski doesn't even want that boy in the first place. And at this point, they already have Flacco. They already have Kenny Pickett. They already have Dylan Gabriel. So, like, the truth is Stefanski doesn't want Shedeur to play. That's just the truth. I think Stefanski would genuinely rather lose his job than start Shedeur.
That's what makes this whole situation just a messed up situation for Shedeur, in my opinion. This is why I say I think they should just trade him in the first place. Like Matty was saying, they didn't, like, the head coach didn't even, Kevin Stefanski didn't even want him in the first place. So what makes you think that? Okay, let's say they put him in there. I don't know. I just feel like they're not going to put him in the right. They're just going to throw him in the fire, and then like when things just blow up, and they're going to scapegoat or blame Shedeur through like if he has bad play, and it's just like that whole situation to me. It's just a whole mess.
Well, what's going to happen is Stefanski is going to be out the door by the end of the season. This new head coach is going to come in, and he's going to be looking at this deep quarterback. Oh, Garrett Nussmeier. He's going to be looking at all these guys and thinking, yeah, these are guys that I would probably rather work with than Shedeur, depending on who this new head coach is, unless it's like Deion Sanders or something.
I'm being honest with y'all. I think you guys are assuming he's going to get fired. When in reality, I think it's more likely he actually does stay. And I don't think he's going to get fired. I think he should be fired at this point because the play calling has been that bad. But it's harder to fire a 2-time coach of the year than you guys realize.
Especially in the weak head coaching carousel. They wouldn't fire him. They should have fired him last year in a stronger class.
I believe they keep him for another year and then they'll get rid of him next year.
But I got a question. Like, what is drafting another quarterback going to do for this organization?
Nothing.
They've been doing this for like decades. I mean, for years and years and years. From Baker,
it's a whole movie about
from Manziel to Baker to now.
Don't get me started. It's no way you can tell me you can draft Garrett Nussmeier and justify that. Like,
it's a whole movie about these folks, bro.
Yeah, he's not going to come in and just fix Cleveland.
Bro, they drafted. First of all, they drafted Johnny Manziel. Anything's possible. But walk with me now.
And Jerry Jones is going to draft Johnny Manziel with the 5th overall pick, man. Don't.
Yeah, another senile old man. Now walk with me. Now. Walk with me. What if they, by the trade deadline, what if they trade Shedeur to the Dolphins?
Ugh.
I think that would be a good situation for him. If they keep Mike McDaniel, I think it's a good.
Which they won't.
Good head coach.
Yeah, I can't lie. Miami is a bigger mess than Cleveland right now.
Yeah, but he's not the problem. He's not the problem.
I mean,
he is
I
not.
just want to know what's going on in Cleveland's building.
Wait, you're saying Mike McDaniel isn't the problem?
No, he's not.
He's a small piece of the puzzle, but it's a
I would say Shedeur to New Orleans.
If I'm a Dolphin, I'm keeping Mike McDaniel.
Yeah.
Real quick, B, the reason I disagree, I think the offense isn't his fault. I think the team chemistry and the lack of accountability is his fault.
And the culture, which is what the head coach
and the culture is. I think that's all his.
You think he's lost a locker room?
Oh yes.
Hold on.
Yes.
Before we talk about the Dolphins, let's save the Dolphins talk. Let's save the Dolphins talk for now. I got a super chat I gotta read. Oh, but actually, before the super chat, I think Maddie mentioned Myles Garrett. Now, Myles Garrett had 5 sacks. Shout out Myles Garrett, he's a demon.
Yeah.
And a forced
So
fumble.
any quick words about if y'all want to say anything about Myles Garrett before we move on to the next
Hall of Fame level talent. You know what you signed up for, brother.
Edge one.
Like,
Yeah,
me and-
you
me
said
and-
it
me and
best.
Brandon- me
You
and Brandon was
said it
talking
best,
about this
Dave.
the other day. This
I have
one.
nothing else to say except for
this
what
is
Dave
just a
said.
clear. He's clearly the best edge in the league. It's
Edge
not. It's
one.
like a
Edge
cat.
one.
I'm glad we can finally all agree on that.
He's the best
Yeah.
defensive player.
Yeah, if you think it's
Get rid
TJ
of
Watt at
this
this point,
edge-
grow
Get
up.
rid of this
I don't know what
edge
to tell you.
spot. He's the best defensive player in the league, and he has been the last 3 years.
He has been clearly, the last about 5 years.
Yeah,
But
I can't feel bad for you because you took that bag. You know what
so
you was doing.
somebody said.
I don't feel
somebody
bad
said-
for him. Oh no.
Somebody said, did Myles Garrett make the wrong decision? Hell no, man. Grow up, dude. I understand that we love watching football, but at the end of the day, this man got to feed his family. And he got the bag. No,
Yeah,
he didn't make
he got
it.
What you say last year? You think Myles Garrett better than Aaron Donald?
No.
No. We're not doing this. We're not doing
But I
this.
feel like is it crazy?
It's two different positions, though. It's two different
I feel like
positions.
it's closer than what
Okay,
people.
what about JJ Watt?
Yeah, Donald got it, but bro,
No.
Myles
Still
Garrett
no.
is-
Still no. JJ Watt still no. I don't think so.
Miles
Oh, yeah.
Miles is a Hall of
I
Fame.
don't like how quick you
First
said that,
ballot.
like when JJ Watt had a video game like
JJ got
run.
it.
JJ
Aaron
had a
Donald is-
video game like run.
1-on-1.
Aaron
Aaron Donald
Donald-
and JJ Watt are like they're 1-on-1.
For sure. For sure.
I mean, correct me if
Nobody
I'm
will
wrong,
ever be able to
Reggie
do what JJ Watt
White-
did ever
and-
again.
Yeah.
That's
JJ
not
Watt
possible.
is crazy.
Reggie White,
ahead,
JJ
Maddie.
Watt.
Aaron Donald revolutionized the defensive tackle position.
No, JJ Watt revolutionized America. Do you understand that he had 39 tackles for loss and 16 swats?
Yeah.
That is video game number. You can't replicate that on Madden. You can put it on rookie all you want and try to see if you can do that with a defenseman. It can't happen, bro. If niggas would told me, if I never saw it with myself, I'd be like, bro, you lying. There's no way he had 39 tackles for loss.
Yeah, that boy
and
played like
16
me
swats,
for real.
bro.
He played like me for real.
Yeah, that's not possible. You don't understand how
he was
you
in
don't
my
understand how
bag.
incredible
He
that
was
is.
in my bag.
All right, fellas, I'm gonna try and get this super chat out the way to segue into the next game. So Rockhead with the $5 super chat said, "What type of combos is James cooking?"
Top
before-
5, top.
I want to read off his stat line.
I can't do that.
Oh, where is it?
No, he's not close to the top 5.
If I had that O line, I
Come
wonder
on,
what I
come
would
on.
do. That's all.
Yeah,
I'm
that
saying.
O line is very, very elite, bro.
Don't be nasty.
Dude,
Give me
yeah,
the
yeah,
ball.
nah,
Give me
that
that.
game-
Hold on, fellas.
Bro.
Oh, we go.
that
F dot, you go
game-
first. F dot, you go first. What type of combos is James cooking?
F dot, real quick, can I just throw out a stat?
Yeah, go ahead,
before
go
you
ahead, go ahead.
Go ahead,
Let me throw out
Donnie.
the stat. 4.4 yards before contact.
God damn.
4.4 yards before contact per rush.
That's insane.
I
Yeah,
don't.
that's insane.
You don't have the words for that.
Yeah.
You don't. Go ahead, F dot. Go ahead.
Yeah, nah. So last year on shout out open field. Before the season, I was kind of like iffy on James Cook. I'm like, I don't know, maybe it's more Josh Allen kind of opening up these lanes and kind of affecting the run game more than James Cook. But this year, I ain't gonna lie, he definitely knows top 5, top 7 combos. That boy balling. I'm not gonna lie, he is. Like, I was kind of off him. I actually had him as my most overrated player in the AFC East. But he been proving me wrong. I ain't gonna lie. That boy balling. Top 5 for sure.
5 I can't do.
I can't do.
He's
5.
been great. I can't do 5. He definitely top 10 though, and it's definitely something where before the year, I didn't really hear James Cook top 10. I thought he was maybe top 15, but Yeah, he's probably about top 10 now, but 5.
He could be in the
5 to 7. I got him 5 to 7, bro. Boy,
I got him about 7. Although I do think if Kenneth Walker was in that same run system, if he was on the Bills, he'd be getting off crazy too.
I agree.
People sleep on K-Walk, bro. Like he not that guy, bro. Nice. Yeah, he a great value.
Can we say with full confidence? He's really good. With full confidence that James Cook is better than Devon A-Chain.
Kenneth Walker.
Hold on, Maddie. What'd you say?
Can we say with full confidence that James Cook's a better player than Devon A-Chain?
Absolutely. No, he's better than
I'm saying with full confidence.
He's better than
A-Chain. This year I can say it more confidently.
Maddie, why do you think it's like so easy to say that?
I'm not saying it's easily. I'm saying can you say confidently that James Cook is better than that man? A-Chain is faster. I think he moves better than him. Outside runs, A-Chain all the way, right? I mean, I just don't. I mean, I get it. James Cook has the production this year, but again, we're looking at the situation, we're looking at the O-line, play calling and whatnot. Like, come on, man. A-Chain's been playing
line of football right now, man.
Yeah, I know. A-Chain's been playing really damn good for his situation. And again, when I'm just looking at it like on film, I mean, I'm not seeing one clearly better than the other. If anything, I would actually lean towards Devon being better.
A-Chain between the tackles, though, I don't trust it. Between the tackles, I don't trust it.
That's what I'm saying.
A-Chain is a third down back.
But Brandon, on the flip side,
A-Chain a third down back, bro.
Go ahead, Bama.
Nah, A-Chain is a third down back, bro. James Cook is more of a running back. Like, you got to respect him as like a real deal running back. Like, I'm just thinking about if we put you in the 2000s, how would you fare up? James Cook will still be his own type of running back. A-Chan wouldn't survive. So now you got to go to the other guys. Nowhere near Saquon Barkley. Nowhere near Jonathan Taylor. Nowhere near Bijan Robinson. Those are the unanimous best backs in the NFL right now. I mean, hell, still nowhere near Derrick Henry. You know what I mean? He's having a great year right now, which I will put him like top 7, 8 maybe. But I just like think about the situation that he's in right now. For me, man, listen here. I still don't think like guys like James Cook, he's not better than what's my boy over there with the Raiders, bro? I don't care what
Genty.
bro.
Yeah, no,
that's Genty, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck what a lot of people say, bro. That boy is like
Josh Jacobs.
He's in head, bro. If you just watch Genty, just watch Genty. Like, fuck the Raiders. Fuck the Raiders. Just watch Genty, bro. He still pops off on the screen, even though they be like getting their ass whooped, bro. It's like, damn, bro, like they really got some with them. They just gotta fix everything else. Like that O-line is like little league doo-doo. Like, I know people like, oh, they got a bad O-line, like Raiders O-line is like they do horrible. Shit that you used to get cussed out in Little League for. Like that's why like sometimes it be blowing my mind because I know these are like the best of the best players in the world, but like some shit just really like there's no way it's crazy. There's no way he opens up like that for that play. That is ridiculous. Yeah. But whatever the case may be. James Cook is fired though. He's still fired. I'll give him that. But like what Donnie said, being able to run damn near 5 yards without getting touched, bro, that's a blessing. That's a blessing, bro. Like, because now you at my mercy. Like, I can start trying shit. I'm gonna hit the spin when I get up here. Oh, I'm gonna juke the fuck out you. Like, oh, I already see you. You had no chance. Like, that's when you talking shit like that when you got the ball. Like, boy, you got no chance. I'm pointing at people, everything. Like, and I just be like, man, it's a few running backs where I just want to see, like, if they was just in a situation like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, still, like, for instance, if I bought up this running back, like, skill set wise, like, do you think he better than David Montgomery?
Who?
Yeah, you see how quiet James Cook. You see how quiet you really got to think. You really got to think.
Montgomery start.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Montgomery go over there and start. So that's why I be like, I respect what James Cook is doing this year. I respect what he's doing, but I still think that it's some other backs. You know what I'm saying? That's just not in that situation. That's still better than him, but he's having a better season of Josh Jacobs, another running back. Like James Cook is outperforming them. You know what I mean? But it's like he ain't better. He ain't better
than Josh Jacobs. He is not better than Josh Jacobs.
I think it's a closer combo with Josh though.
Right. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. Josh got better contact balance.
Yeah,
power, just as fast. Josh Jacobs is him.
But JT,
but James Cook,
Bijan, Gibbs, CMC,
Saquon. Come on now.
Saquon, yeah.
God, dog. We forgot.
I'm tripping.
He having a down year, yeah, but you gotta respect Saquon.
Nah. He still they preserving him. I don't really think he having a bad down year. Every running back that rushed for 2,000 got hurt the following season when they tried to give him that same low pause. Like, so I think it's smart because the Eagles you can just tell, bro, how they play. They just playing for Super Bowls. They playing for championships. Like, this they whole way I feel like they approaching the season, bro. So I kind of respect how they doing with Saquon, bro. Just save them into the playoffs and then let them run wild in the playoffs.
And Bama, like you said, with just seeing a better running back with that type of situation, just look at Jonathan Taylor. He hooping, but look at that. Look at the sea of red.
No,
the sea of grass.
We're not doing that. No,
the O-line could be put
fellas.
He had 1,400 yards.
Let me go.
No, nigga. Oh, John Taylor elite. John Taylor elite.
We're not doing that.
So we're seeing an elite running back get those type of lanes, and it's been insane. Like John Taylor's crushing the league.
He might break Chris Johnson.
You have to bring up
Jonathan Taylor smokes James Cook. It's not even a conversation.
But I'm saying just a part of a better talent being in a situation where the lanes are that wide open.
Jonathan Taylor had a bad O-line last year, still put up 1,400 yards.
What was the
we're not. This is not Jonathan Taylor disrespect. The Colts offensive line is very, very good.
They are.
What happens when it's
Donnie, hold on, Donnie. Let Skeets go.
No. You can go.
Never mind. Go ahead, Donnie. My fault. Trying to get Skeets.
No, but it's just like it's the same thing with Saquon last year, man. Like we know the talent Saquon is, but look what happens when he gets behind the great line. He's going to put up a historic season, and currently JT's doing the same thing. Nothing wrong with it. It's just it helps, you know.
But guys, every good back had a good O-line. I don't care what you say. Adrian Peterson, Derrick Henry, CJ2K, Arian Foster, like all those guys had a good O-line. You can't have
a historic year with a bad O-line. You just can't.
Yeah,
unless you're Adrian Peterson in 2012. That's about it.
So okay. So I want to move on, and I want to get Skeets involved. So the next game we're gonna talk about is the game that happened last night: the Chiefs versus the Commanders. Skeets, I want to hear your thoughts on your PFP and how he played. Tell me about Patrick Mahomes yesterday, man.
I think outside of the first quarter, he played a very great game, considering what was going on in that game. You had the play calling, the scripted plays on the first 15 has just been bad all season. Just screen plays, run on first down, end arounds. And then Kelsey in the second quarter is already bad enough. Mahomes threw a bad first pick in the first quarter. Kelsey just drops another pass that was right in his hands for an INT. But thankfully the defense has been playing.
Can I ask? Do you not I'm not saying do you not blame that interception on that second one on Pat, but like do you not think Pat had some fault in that one?
I mean, I'm expecting if I'm going to give any blame to Mahomes, it's just going to be more so on Kelsey anyway. So that's why I wouldn't even blame Mahomes because he put it in his hands. I'm expecting Kelsey to catch the ball because No.
I get you. My only thought is that I don't know how you saw it, but the way that I saw it, the pass was late. Like Travis had sat in his zone, in his gap or whatever. And then once he didn't see the pass coming, he was like, all right, he looked behind him to see where he could go next. And then he whipped his head around and the ball was on him. Obviously he should have caught it, but I thought Patrick should have had that ball out quicker in the first place when he first saw the gap. But that was it. I'm not trying to.
If it was anyone else, probably even outside of Rashee Rice, if it was Mahomes to Hollywood, I'll probably put more blame on Mahomes because you can't. I can't expect Hollywood to catch that if it's late like that. If he already had his head around Mahomes to Kelsey, I just expect Kelsey to make that play. Because he's one of the greatest right
He's dropping too many passes, dog.
Yeah.
No, he is. Yeah. No. He definitely is. And you're right. I think the reason that I'm asking said question is because Kelsey is dropping so many passes. I know that the narrative right now, or it's not even a narrative, it's the truth. He is dropping a lot of passes. But to me, the way that I saw that one, I was like, man, I know folks gonna blame this joint on Kelsey. But I low-key felt like, you know what I'm saying? I felt like that one had Pat actually had a little bit to do with that one. But that was
it's the classic. You know the dude, the new hire at the job, He fuck it up on the job and all that shit over and over and over. And the one time, you know what I'm saying, it kind of ain't his fault. It was kind of somebody else's. You still blame that nigga because he been fucking up so much. Yeah, that's what's going on. No, you got to keep blaming Kelsey today. I'm sorry. It is what it is.
I'm real. Go ahead. Go ahead. It's my bad, bro.
You're expecting him to be like for his entire career. His specialty was a safety valve, be a safety valve. And then when you get older as a tight end, you're supposed to be that ultimate safety valve because you're not expected to like run these elite routes, run after catch stuff like that. So when he's not catching these balls, because that was a play that was a down that we needed. And when he's not catching that, it hurts the offense because we're expecting him to make that. But now with the Rashee Rice back, we obviously have him also. But for the rest of the game, it went about what I expected. The defense just turned up. They started blitzing Marcus Mariota on the third downs and fourth down spags. And Mahomes just played a clean football game, especially in the second half. He only missed like 2 throws, I think, in the second half. And I think, like I said a couple weeks ago, after the Lions game, I just think the Chiefs are going to run the table. They might finish. They either run the table or they might just lose one more game. Other than that, I just think this offense is just too good at what they do. I don't want to sound too optimistic, but the offense looks scary. When you have Mahomes, we have playoff Mahomes already in the regular season. Like when is the last time we've seen that? We have playoff Mahomes in the regular season. And all the guys and all 3 of our receivers, Rashee Rice, Xavier Worthy, Hollywood, this is their second game all playing together. So they're all just building reps, building chemistry, and they all know what to do. They all play their role, and everybody gets involved, and it's very hard to stop. It was easy to play man to man when we didn't have like a route runner on the field. When it was Xavier Worthy is a good route runner, but we don't use him in that way, and he's small. Hollywood Brown, we don't use him that way. Rashee Rice is a route runner; he can get matched up, and it's hard to stop a receiver. Like when a cornerback lines up against a receiver on the outside, especially, and the receiver's running tight end routes, like what do? He's going to be open all game. When the receiver goes in the slot, he's matched up against a linebacker. What do? Like it's very hard to stop this offense, even without a run game.
Bama, what's your thoughts on the game, man? Run down the line.
You said who?
The Chiefs and the the game that happened last night. Chiefs Commanders.
I knew it was gonna be built. Mahomes about to hit his stride. You see Rashee Rice. I'm mad. Fucking Tashawn Samuel, bro, sold my fucking parlay, bro. That's what I'm mad about. Motherfucker couldn't get 30 yards, got 11 yards on the first fucking drive, and stayed that way the rest of the game. Fucking Tashawn Samuel, bro. You niggas finna earn y'all fucking nicknames. All y'all with these cool ass nicknames, bro. Fuck that shit. Especially all you motherfuckers with the nickname Hollywood. The only Hollywood I recognize, Hollywood Henderson, linebacker for the Cowboys. He had a 6-year spurt where he was catching pick sixes, getting sacks, and he hit the lottery twice while being a top 5 linebacker in the game. That's the only Hollywood I recognize. Marquise Brown, Ryan Williams, that is y'all fucking name. Y'all don't get no fucking Hollywood, bro.
Damn, Ryan Williams too, man.
Yeah, bro. That boy finna get the name Ryan Hussein Williams soon, bro. Like, that shit really, I ain't gonna lie, them niggas had me shook Saturday, but that boy dropped a crucial pass, bro. I was like, yeah, boy, I'm about to get mad at me. I'm about to get mad again, but it's all right, bro. Ty got us, but the game was cool, bro. I mean, it was just what was expected. I mean, Commanders just some shit. They need JD. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just bad. It's all scary Terry sighting. I mean, they just need a little bit more. They just need a little bit more offense. I mean, they defense outdated too, but I mean, it wasn't too much they could do against Mahomes, bro. Like it's just different, bro. Like it's just way different levels. There's levels to this shit, bro. Like look like Mahomes about to go on the motherfucking trip to the Super Bowl again. So that's just what I was expecting. They handle business. You know what I'm saying? It was just a business trip. They handle business. Travis Kelce, shouts out to him. Salute. 83 touchdowns with the Chiefs. That was phenomenal. But just look at how Mahomes, him and Rice cooking, bro. It's pretty much over with for everybody. until they figure that out.
Dave, what's your thoughts on the game, Dave?
So I know a lot of y'all gonna speak on the Chiefs. I'm looking at the Commanders, man. It might be time for them to start, especially with the deadline coming up. They need to start starting at the deadline. I believe they got, I'm going to say 6 picks in this upcoming draft. We look at that team, that's a lot of holes. I mean, we obviously just got Terry back, so your receiving core looks a little bit better, but Terry, Debo, Luke McCaffrey, there's nothing I'm smiling at. You need a little bit more. The O-line, you know, you got to learn Tunsil. It's still not that great. Like Bama said, the defense outdated. A lot of older cats. Not enough athleticism. The secondary, you added Marshawn Lattimore. He's been able to get that Hussein title too. He's been very bad this year. So
why we ain't giving it to him?
I'm being nice.
Yeah.
I'm being nice.
He there.
But a team with this many flaws, especially with JD being out, I don't think they should be hard pressed to try to make a run, like kind of like the Ravens will try to do, to try to stick it to the wild card. Just try to stay somewhat competitive. Try to trade for more draft capital. Try to get on these older cats. Try to get some type of value to get your draft capital up in the offseason because it needs a lot of work. And the biggest concern last year when JD had that elite season, they had a very, very easy strength of schedule. Now we see a year where, all right, you're playing a lot of better teams, and now it's a lot other because the team is just not that good.
Eddie, what's your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, about the Commanders, yeah, Dave just kind of hit the nail right on the head right there. But, yeah, the Chiefs won. Mahomes did Mahomes things. Like, this is what we expect out of him. I mean, yeah, I don't got that much to say about the game that hasn't already been said. I do just want to give a shout out to that reporter though after the game, confusing Travis Kelce with Travis Scott. That shit was fun.
Yeah,
bro, what?
No. She was interviewing Mahomes after the game, and she's like, "So Travis Kelce's now tied with no. She said Travis Scott is tied with Priest Holmes for like the most times ever." Yeah. No,
do we still think the Chiefs gonna make a move to get somebody else over there though?
No.
Maybe
he just signed
defensively potentially.
We just signed Nagi back from not Nagi, but we just signed Mike, I think, back from after the Bengals dropped him. That's the only move that we made so far.
Mike Hill?
No, Mike Pennell.
Oh, Mike Pennell.
Yeah, whatever.
After you got any thoughts?
I just want to say one thing about the Commanders. I'm not gonna go too much, but to me, honestly, the Commanders were never a good team. Even last year, I think. No. You know, they read on, obviously, Quinn, shout out Dan Quinn, and he came in and changed some of that culture around, and obviously JD was kind of in that, but that team wasn't crazy last year. The weapons they had over there wasn't crazy. The O-line wasn't crazy. Defensively, they weren't crazy. So then this year when they really didn't make that many changes to the team, it's just like it was going to catch up to them at some point. You know, now teams have more film, obviously, on JD, and now I know he's been dealing with his injuries and stuff like that. But the defense was never like something that I was looking at last year. I was like, oh, this is going to be a better defense next year. Offensively, again, Debo was great, but it's still, again, they still have holes offensively. That O-line still didn't really change from last year other than adding Tunsil. So they were never really a great team. They just they read off of that great playoff run that they had. And I feel like they kind of lacked this offseason on like really getting the pieces that they really needed to actually be serious in the NFC. So that's how I view the Commanders. But, you know, the Chiefs are the Chiefs. You know, they going to do their thing. They looking good. Pat looking good. So shout out Chiefs.
Donnie, talk to me.
Yeah, another take. I was right about the Commanders missing the playoffs, but, you know, no one wants to give me credit, so we'll keep it pushing.
You still get missed too many times this year.
Nah, man. About the Commanders, I'm kind of right there with you. I thought last year's run was extremely fraudy.
Yeah.
They were 31st in the NFL in strength of schedule. They had the second easiest schedule in the NFL last year. Going into this season, they had the 5th hardest. I said that schedule was going to hit them harder than people realize. And are there injuries? Yes, there are. You got to acknowledge that. If they're healthy, maybe they're a little bit better. But this is about what I think they're playing worse than I expected. But if you add on the injuries, I think they'd be about what I expected, just like an average team. And the Commanders played a very dangerous game. They got a rookie quarterback and built the team to win at that moment. And they got lucky. But now you're dealing with the consequences where the majority of your players are over 30 years old. You're the oldest team in the league. Offensive line isn't very good. All your weapons are old. Your running backs are injured and old. Your best defensive players are old. So what are you working with? The only way to really fix this is if you're the Ravens, the Bills, or the Chiefs, and you can just continuously hit on draft picks. And unfortunately, the Commanders don't have that history for me to trust them. I know they hit on Jaden, but let's be honest, what else have they truly hit on over the last couple of years? It hasn't been much. So
I like Sanders too.
It's Saint. Okay, shout out to Saint. He's a solid player, but and the Trey Amos is also solid. But just I don't like the roster, man, and I worry because I wonder if this is going to be another Joe Burrow thing where the organization doesn't really help him, where they don't hit on picks, they try to make investments and they don't work. We'll see what happens in about 2 years from now.
B, what you got?
Yeah, to Donnie's point, this is just not. They haven't been a well-run organization since I've been alive. The Commanders. They struck gold last year with JD, and they surprised a lot of guys. But they come back down to earth. The Commanders, they really got to figure it out. This just isn't their year. I think they need to just go ahead and pack it up this season because it's going to keep getting worse and worse. And now they got primetime games where everybody going to see how terrible and stinky they are. But credit to the Chiefs. They look great. They looking like the second best team in the AFC. I don't like how y'all disrespect my boys, but we're going to get to that. You know what I'm saying? They looking like a well-run offense. Almost as good as the Colts, but we'll get to that. The Chiefs are doing what they always done. You got to look at their track history. They've been dominating teams, and they get hot late, and they just they start steamrolling.
Don't pull a Bama right now, bro. I know your team doing good.
Hey man, listen. I don't like.
Listen who you growling at. You listen who it ain't even no disrespect. I got Danny Dimes as number 4 on my MVP list, so I got respect on him. But come on, bro. Come on,
Bama. Don't even worry about it.
Patrick Bartholomew or Mahomes, bro.
Y'all gonna see because
we know his body in the playoffs.
In 2 weeks, they playing in 2 weeks now. They're playing him in 2 weeks.
That's gonna be a good game.
Because all I'm saying is, telling you right now. All I'm saying is he has been playing good, but the last time we saw Daniel Jones, he was Daniel Osama Jones. So I don't know. I mean, has he?
Not since he put on that Colts uniform. I don't know what you're talking about.
That's what I'm saying. So we got to see it because all I'm saying is Sam Darnold. He looked good, and then when he got to the playoffs, granted his team was hurt a little bit, whatever you want to say, you know what I'm saying? But that boy turned into Osama. You know what I mean?
This is Indiana Jones, goddammit. This is Indiana Jones. This ain't no Sam Darnold.
But shouts out to what he doing though. I didn't realize he leading like one of the more potent scoring offenses in like NFL history right now.
Yeah, he going crazy. But nah, the Chiefs are doing their thing, man. Rashee Rice and Pat Mahomes is like a beautiful connection, bro. If you see it, bro,
pick your camera up. See half your face.
My fault. If you see their chemistry, bro, it's like they're reading each other's minds out there, bro. Like Rashee Rice getting in all the right positions. Pause. He knows how to get open. I think he's like one of the great route runners in this game. He's an absolute dog. They really missed him. You know what I'm saying? But now that they got him back, I think that they're gonna really be steamrolling some teams. They really are. You know what I'm saying? I mean, with Rashee Rice back, that really fueled the offense. That really did. So shout out to the Chiefs.
All right, so I'm gonna move on to the next game. Let's talk about the Packers and the Steelers. Tucker Craft. A great performance. 7 receptions, 143 yards, 2 TDs. Jordan Love played a great game. I want to ask y'all, before y'all get into the game, are the Steelers frauds?
Yes.
Fraudulent?
Yes.
I've been saying this whole season,
defensively,
this is the most paid. I think this is the most expensive defense in the league. They
They
went out
running a
and
retirement home.
I know that's what I was going to say. They running the whole retirement home. I told people before the season, I'm like,
dog.
I know on paper this defense is crazy, but when we really see them play, like this defense is not going to show up. I really don't like. I mean, I like Slay, but he's older now. I like Porter, but he's been dealing with injuries. I like Jalen Ramsey, but he's getting older. I'm not gonna call him washed, but they're moving him around. He's not the same caliber player he used to be, right? Deshaun Elliott, he's been in and out of injury, so they've been older and injured, and they haven't really been producing while they've been on the field. The linebacking core like Queen and Wilson haven't played that great, and the D line has been inconsistent at times. So I really that defense, I had a lot of concerns before the season, and now it's showing. That team is definitely a little bit fraudy, and they have played a little bit easier teams in the beginning of the season where they kind of could have, get a few wins off the rip. But this Steelers team, it really reminds me of last year how they started. They started off strong last year, and then when they started getting to the end of the season, started playing a little bit harder teams, things started to crumble, and I think the same thing's going to happen this year.
Dave, Steelers frauds, gang.
I mean, yeah, because I think on paper, when we saw his defense, we expected them to be, regular Steelers defense elite. And they haven't been what the defense was the last year, 2 years. And that's really disappointing. I think offensively, it's not nothing you're just looking at amazement with. DK, how I feel about DK. That man been overrated for a long time for me. Aaron Rodgers, he's giving you a solid year for being a 42-year-old quarterback. So you take what you can get for him, but I think passing game wise, it's nothing crazy.
This is the thing with the Steelers, though. This is the thing with the Steelers because I think we kind of like deep diving them too much. One game in the playoffs, do you want to play the Steelers?
Yes, I'm not gonna lie.
Compared to the rest of AFC,
you say that confidently?
Yes, I wouldn't want to play the Chargers. I wouldn't want to play the Chiefs. I wouldn't want to play the Bills. I wouldn't want to play who else? Who else?
God damn, if that.
Don't want to play the Colts.
Nah, but look. This is how you got to think about it. So if you the Chiefs, what? Broncos,
Broncos,
Colts, and who?
Patriots.
Probably the other team would be Patriots.
Patriots too. Yeah.
So you saying out of them teams right there, them 4 teams I just named, you saying they looking forward to playing the Steelers?
I think they looking their chops. They look.
Why do you think the Steelers could just like not easily, but you think they have a chance for it? Like why is that?
Just because all the veterans they got. Normally veterans don't like when you got an older defense because they defense old, but it ain't Commanders old. Commanders really got like an old defense. You know what I mean? Like they got guys that's older, but like for instance, Jalen Ramsey still can be an elite safety. Is he a one-on-one DB where they can lock up Jamar Chase anymore? Fuck no. Mm-hmm. But if we play him in the box, he still gives you elite reps. Absolutely. You see what I'm saying? So I'm thinking about on a random Sunday in February, like or January, like do teams really want to see that? You see what I'm saying? Like I'm thinking about on a random Sunday in January, like your best receiver getting guarded by Slay or JPJ. They pretty much taking turns. Like, but at this point, I feel like those shouts out to Slay coming on here. But I feel like at this point, those guys should be in the mental role of telling JPJ what he finna see. You see what I'm saying? So like if they're in a point of where they kind of coach JPJ all along, on a random Sunday, do you want to see your best receiver matched up with JPJ?
You know what?
And then we know what TJ is off this. Is he Myles Garrett? No, but shit. TJ is annoying to deal with, bro. And they know how to scheme him one-on-one. Like that's the only thing why we don't like TJ, because he never gets double teamed. But that's just more so a scheme. You gotta give that kudos to Mike Tomlin for that, to get him one-on-one. So now you got a dominant pass rusher one-on-one on a random Sunday in January. Do you really want to deal with that? Like I think that's what type of team they trying to gear up for. Like one of them 07 New York Giants type teams, bro. Like they could possibly go on a run in the playoffs. Like are they on paper just like the greatest team we've ever seen before, or a super contender? I just think they playing a spoiler. They're a spoiler type of team, if that makes sense.
I'll be with you, Bama, but honestly, what I've seen this whole season with this team, like they've been getting picked apart. Like this secondary has been getting picked apart, and that D line really haven't been as dominant as I thought they would be. Cam Hayward's he's getting older, right? Like TJ's been he shows up one game, then the next game he's quiet. Like I don't know. I mean, I get what you're saying. The playoffs, yeah, things are different. Intensity is.
I'm not talking about them as no contender. I'm talking about just
playoff one game.
One because how they've been playing. Like I agree, they have been getting picked apart. But at the same time, we ain't seen spurts. We ain't seen spurts where Jalen Ramsey come up. He and DDT fucking Garrett Wilson. Like we ain't seen spurts where it's like, oh damn, like they could be a problem. That's one random January Sunday. You see what I'm saying?
If they keep it close, like in a close game, I wouldn't want to see the Steelers. But like,
I disagree.
Bama. They had Justin Fields actually looking good. We actually everybody was about to actually change their minds about Justin Fields.
I think after that superpowers of the AFC, they wanted to.
Oh my god! They had Justin Fields looking good.
Justin Fields was about to be like most improved.
Niggas was about to change the whole narrative about Justin Fields off week one. That's how bad they were. I was like, oh no, Justin Fields doing this against the Steelers.
I don't think it's a defensive problem. I don't think because I can hear what Bama said. Because defensively, I can see that more. I can kind of see what Bama said. Because defensively, you got the guys who have the experience, who have the talent to where in a one game scenario, TJ Watt can go in there and be a game record. Jalen Ramsey can have a lockdown game and all that. My problem is offensively, they don't give you the juice. Yeah. It's not even like the Saints Steelers offense that's gonna kill you in the run game. Because let's be real, the O line is terrible. Yeah. Broderick Osama Jones, you're terrible. DK Metcalf, the fakest X receiver in football, the most overrated player damn near in football. He's not throwing me in the pass game for real.
Dave receiver.
Do-rag, my boy. Thank you. I've been saying this for
they need a receiver. Now, hey, shout out Roman Wilson. Had a nice little game. I like Roman Wilson.
He nice.
But it's just so much where the passing game I'm not really threatened by. And with the O-line play, I'm not as scared as Aaron Rodgers as you really could be.
What about smelling salt Aaron Rodgers, though? That's a different boy right
there. That's a different beast.
That's a different beast right there.
But we got DK who can't catch a contested deep ball. And then you got Broderick Jones protecting Aaron Rodgers. All hell break loose. DK's not good. DK's not that damn good of a receiver.
Dude, he's been disappearing a lot of games.
He's been solid this year, though.
No, he hasn't. No, he hasn't.
You want to know something about DK? DK what? 6'4", 240?
I think what it is for y'all want DK to be top 5 just because.
No, Bama. You know what it is, Bama?
Dude, but he's been an okay receiver.
Be top 15, at least.
No. Be top 20. Because it's the problem with DK Metcalf.
Yeah.
I seen that boy.
What he perceived to be, he's not even good at. He perceived to be a 6'4", 230, 240, however how much he weigh, and he runs a 4.3 damn near. He's always been bad in the contested deep ball game.
Speak on it.
He's never been good contested deep ball wise. The route tree ain't never really there. The separation ain't really there either.
This nigga spitting. This nigga is spitting.
Y'all been calling me haters for years, but it's been the same DK Metcalf for years. He said
I swear to God. I swear to God, the last 2 years I've been regurgitating the same statement. Niggas get mad when I say it. Niggas get mad when I say it.
And the league got tape. The league got tape on DK Metcalf.
All we gotta do is put DK in space. All we gotta do is put DK in space, and he gonna look crazy.
No, he's not.
How many times I said to you, they need to throw DK 7 screens a game for him to get
he gonna take at least one of them bitches.
To crib it.
Flexibility. What flexibility he got to put that man in space?
Going out and running routes, DK.
No, I seen him.
No, he don't even be doing that.
I seen him catch some contested catches this year.
I mean, I would hope you 6'4", so every once in a while you'll get some. But the overall career wise, he's like 30%. He's like 25%.
Last year he was the worst in the league at contested catches. He was the worst in the league.
It don't add up because DK has all the talent in the world to be an AJ Brown type of guy.
They do,
but he's not.
He's 27 years old. It just ain't coming, bro.
No, it's not coming. Brandon, that's one thing you.
He's 27 years old, dog. Like we here. Like we here.
And the thing is, he's just gonna be a yak demon. Just get him in space, and he gonna go to work.
But you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? George Pickens.
Screen or slant. That's the only way he can.
I don't know why they trade George Pickens. In my opinion, I don't know why they.
George Pickens I'm not a George Pickens guy, but George Pickens clears DK Metcalf.
Clears.
Like
Clear.
Yeah, George Kittle's clear.
You have a better younger receiver. You probably could have got him for cheaper too last year.
Not close. But Matty,
DK Metcalf, Garrett Wilson money. I'm sure.
Matty, I want to ask you too, man. Are the Steelers frauds, bro?
Listen, I'm not even going to answer that question. The only thing that I'm going to say is that F-Dot, Durag, like, be careful with your words, all right? Because the Steelers fans are going to be blaming you for saying that Mike Tomlin overachieved when once again he goes 9-8 this year and has a job.
That's what I was going to ask. How are they frauds? Like, who had high expectations?
I'm telling you, we say this every year, all the time. And listen, I love Mike Tomlin. This man is going to keep getting chances if we keep talking bad about his roster halfway through the year. Listen, if we know anything about Mike Tomlin, he's going to find a way to go on a little run of games.
For sure.
He might go 4-1 in a 5-game stretch, right? And again, look at this division. Cleveland, they're in shambles. Cincinnati, uphill battle. Baltimore, uphill battle. All right. Pittsburgh can still easily make the playoffs. Does that mean that I think they're a great team? No, not really. I think they're a good team. But again, I just wanted to remind y'all, this is why Mike Tomlin keeps getting jobs, because he keeps overachieving, or not jobs, but chances, because he keeps overachieving when we're downplaying the roster that he has.
Hey, Matt, you want to look fun fact?
These veteran defenses, they've seen this stuff before. They know how to adjust to this stuff mid-season.
Wait, so Matty, are you saying that Tomlin shouldn't he shouldn't be there anymore, or are you praising Tomlin? Or
I'm saying they're in limbo with Mike Tomlin. I don't think there's anything they can do.
They're not bad. They're not bad enough to fire him. They're not good enough to do anything with him.
Hey, side note though, the Ravens are still favorites to win the division. By the way,
that's the game I wanted to go into next.
They can.
Wait, can I just say this real quick? To Bama's point, I think the only teams that don't want to see the Steelers are their division opponents. I think the superpowers of the AFC, which is like the Bills, the Chiefs, the Colts now, I guess, and even if the Ravens, if Lamar comes back, I think the Ravens wouldn't want to see the Steelers because they're division opponents. But I think outside of the Ravens, I think if they don't want to see the Steelers, who wouldn't they want to see outside the Patriots?
Man, you seen how we packed them boys up last year, man. We sent them boys home, man.
The Steelers, man. I just think the Steelers are just good enough. Even I think this year they probably won't. If Lamar comes back and the Ravens run the table and they win the division, I just think the Steelers are gonna miss the playoffs. But if that doesn't happen, and the Steelers do make the playoffs, I think, it'll be. I think if the Steelers do make the playoffs, I think outside of probably the Patriots, every team in the AFC is looking to play the Steelers, because you don't want to run into, because if the Chiefs in let's say the Chiefs in as a 7 seed, you don't want to play the Chiefs as a 7 seed. You don't want to play the Bills. You don't want to play the Broncos even because of their defense.
All right. So so Keith mentioned the team, and I wanted to talk about them next. They got a very, very clutch win last on Sunday against the Bears.
They needed
the Ravens.
We needed this one, bro.
The Ravens needed that win bad, and I want to ask y'all: with Lamar coming back on Thursday, can the Ravens still make the playoffs? F-Dot.
Let me start this one, man. I'm sorry, this is my team. Let me start real quick.
Go ahead.
I do still think we can make the playoffs. If you look at our schedule, is real. I'm not gonna say easy because every Sunday, obviously.
We got play for the rest of the year.
I think we got Dolphins. Hold on, I don't got the
Dolphins is on Thursday. I got Dolphins
on Thursday. I think we got the Vikings next or something like that.
Yeah, I got the Dolphins on Thursday. Vikings after that.
Bengals,
Browns,
right?
The Browns again. The Jets, the Bengals, the Steelers.
Yeah. Packers, I think.
Bengals again.
The Bengals again. The Patriots, the Packers, and then the Steelers.
Yeah. So again, I mean, obviously those divisional games, they're gonna always be tough. So I'm not, those games.
The Dolphins.
Yeah, but Dolphins, we should win this game. The Packers and Patriots could definitely cause some problems, but I think seeing some of these defensive changes that we made, getting trading for that safety that we traded for, I forgot his name from the Chargers, but putting him in a deep safety and moving Kyle in the box and putting him in the nickel and blitzing him and being more creative on defense, because obviously that 4-man rush, our D-line is just not creating enough pressure. So we have to get a little creative as far as just getting pressure on the quarterback. We were finally able to show some of that against this Bears team. But I think if we can kind of just keep up the same, defensive strategy throughout the rest of these games, which is pretty favorable, I think that we're going to be fine. We're going to be fine. The offense is still the offense. The offense is going to still be elite, and now we're getting Lamar back. I think we'll be really good. Now, the playoffs is really what scared me. I think the regular season, like, I think the least 10-7 at like, I think we go 10-7 at like the lowest. I think the highest we 12-5 we went out, but I think it's just the playoffs at that point because we can put a bandage on our defense now, but when the playoffs come, that's when things get exposed. So I guess that's just what we're gonna have to see things work out. But yeah, 3-5 Thursday, and we go on a win streak.
I will hope, man. Like it's the Dolphins. Y'all should go
they usually destroy the Dolphins. Too.
Dave,
yes, sir.
Lamar usually go berserk, bro.
Yeah, he be going crazy on the Dolphins. Dave, you think they can still make the playoffs?
There's an avenue for them to make the playoffs. I don't know how likely it is. Because even the defense had a good game in Chicago, I still got to see consistency with the defense. I'm just not about to flip that table on the defense being competent.
That's fair.
They have a lot of division games left. We know division games can be a struggle, especially when they know, you need this win. That's when motherfuckers get grimy. That's when we going to do our best. Yeah. That 3-game stretch at the end of the year off for the Ravens going to be the biggest stretch of games for them because that's Packers, Patriots, Steelers. That's the 3 tough games that they're going to need to win a division. I think it's more so because I know what Lamar can do when he's healthy. So I think Lamar could be able to run some type of table. The problem is the Ravens are digging themselves so much big of a hole that the Steelers have a lead, and you need the Steelers to start losing. So now when you're putting your faith in the other team for you to have that type of success, that's when shit get hard, especially when you still got 2 games against the Steelers, and the Steelers usually play the Ravens pretty tough.
Yeah.
So for the Ravens, the key games will be both those Steelers games, and it's gonna be that Packers and Patriots game, Patriots and Steelers game, 3-game stretch towards the end of the year.
Yeah,
it's there, but it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be very.
It's
hard.
Gonna be tough. I mean, it's gonna be
tough.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough.
Eddie, can the Ravens make the playoffs, man?
I mean, yeah, I still think in that division they made a chance. I just said that the Steelers do in that division. So the Ravens, I think, with a more talented roster, better offensive coaching, I think they could definitely do it. My concern is the defense, man. Zach Orr needs to figure this out. I mean, this man, like, I've been trying to figure it out for a couple weeks now, man. Like, he's calling soft
zones. Oh my god.
Man out covered outside corners.
Oh, say that again, Matty, real quick. You speaking, man.
You started lagging that soft zone, man. Go ahead.
He calls soft zone with man cover outside cornerbacks. All right. This man actually called a 2-man rush in an NFL game.
Yes, he actually did that.
Yo, I seen that, bro. That was disgusting.
And they still got it. They still got it, by the way. They still got the first down, by the way.
Yeah, Jesus has a terrible feel throughout the game. He makes no adjustments with his entire defense being injured. Like, I think when your defense gets injured, you need to blitz more when you have a lack of talent. Like, I always try to make things harder. He hasn't been doing that. And also, his play calling against jumbo sets have also been soft. His fronts. Like, I just think that he needs to figure it out more than anybody. But yeah, with Lamar coming back, obviously we've been seeing Derrick Henry start to pick it up a little bit more recently. He's starting to get his feel for the game back. I think they really do got a chance.
Emma? Ravens gonna make the
they got
playoffs?
a chance. Yeah, they got a chance in the playoffs. They won that game last week. That's what kind of solidified. I thought Lamar was gonna come back to win it, but they was able to pull it off Tyler Huntley, but they should make a run in the playoffs. They got top 2 quarterback in the league. I don't see how they miss it with him. Barring just a catastrophe, he'll figure it out. As we saw, like the previous 3 weeks, that team is pretty much Lamar Jackson or bust. You know what I mean? I like what Lamar did, but took all the games about the locker room, turned all the TVs off. The boys finna go on a good run this year, go to the playoffs. I don't know what they're gonna do inside the playoffs, but we'll see. That's questionable right there, but yeah, I think they make it to the playoffs.
Donnie.
All right. I'm going to name some teams real quick, okay? And I want y'all to tell me if you think the Ravens will finish with a better record than them, okay? We got the Chiefs.
No, I don't think so.
We have the Chargers, 5-3, by the way.
I think we can.
I think they had the same record as the
Probably not
Chiefs.
that good.
I think they could have the same record as the Chiefs at the end of the season.
What's the Chiefs record right now? 5-2.
5-3.
5-3.
Should be right, Donnie.
I believe they're 5-3 in Denver. They're 5-3 in Denver, 6-2. That's another team, Denver. Even though I don't like Denver that much, 6-2.
No, I think Denver have a better.
That's 3. We got the Bills.
I think they had the same record or a better record.
No, the Bills schedule is too cupcake.
Exactly.
But the Ravens schedule back half of the schedule, that shit easy too though.
I don't know if the Bills drop another game.
Oh wait, the problem is we don't last me games.
Bills play. Look, this is who the Bills still have to play. They got Kansas, then they got Miami, then they got Tampa Bay, they got Houston, the Steelers.
Oh, that's not sweet.
Cincy, New England, Cleveland. They got Philly, and then the Jets.
Oh, that's not sweet.
That's what I'm saying.
It might go. It might go like 11-6.
Hold on. Wait, who are you talking about?
The Bills.
The Bills.
The Bills got the rest of their schedule.
Tampa Bay Eagles and Chiefs.
I think you guys also underrating the Steelers schedule a little bit. Or not the Steelers, the Ravens schedule. Like, you got to play most of your divisional games, which is tough. You got to play the Pats and you got to play the Packers. The way I see it, man, the only way they make the playoffs is if they just win this division. I don't think they'll get in as a wild card team. I think there's too many teams that are just too far ahead that are hot. I think Denver is hot and they're too far ahead. I think the Chargers are hot. They're too far ahead. Yeah. Chiefs. Chiefs, Chargers, Broncos, Patriots, especially with that schedule. Bills with the schedule. Whoever the hell is going to win the Colts. That's 6. That's 6 right there. There's that one spot left, and it's whoever the hell is going to win the AFC North.
Gotta win it.
The only way I see the Ravens making the playoffs is if they win the division. That's the only way.
Yeah, that's the only way.
Like the Steelers schedule is hard.
Can it happen? It could. You got a lot of ground to cover because you're 2-5 right now, and the schedule does get a lot easier than the start. They were dealt a brutal schedule to start. I mean, they had to play Buffalo, Detroit. They had to play Houston. They had to play Houston. Chiefs. They had to play Kansas City. They had to play the Rams. Like it was brutal.
Oh, can I read the Steelers' schedule real quick?
Go ahead.
Their schedule hard.
So they got, because I think they got the Colts, the Chargers. They got Cincy. That should be a win. They got the Bears. They got Buffalo. They got Baltimore again. They got Buffalo for the first time, then they got Miami, and they got Detroit, Cleveland, and then Baltimore to end the year out.
That's also assuming Baltimore is winning games as much as
of course.
That's where the struggle is. The stars got to align, and that's where the real struggle is.
Currently, the way I see it, and not to mention, the Ravens have already had their bye.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And they already have 5 losses. The Steelers haven't had.
Steelers have what?
Steelers had their bye already.
They have 3. They have 3 losses right now. They have 4 wins. Ravens are 2-5. I'm not saying it's impossible because I think it can happen. The only way you get in is if you win the division. I don't see how any of the teams I mentioned, those 6 teams, which one of those teams is going to fall off. I think the Patriots' schedule is way too easy. I think Drake May is playing like an MVP. Josh Allen and the Bills are hot. Could
the Bills not lose to the Eagles?
Like the Chargers, we can say the Chargers, but the Chargers' offensive line is finally getting healthy at the right moment. Joe Alt is back. Trey Pipkins is back. That's going to change everything. You just saw it. Like you just saw it. You just saw it against the Vikings. Herbert just put on a masterclass against that defense.
Shit, Khalil Mack just got back.
Exactly. So I think the only way they get in is if they win the division, and if that is the case, they're going to get dealt with a hard playoff road because, in my opinion, I do not think there's no worse seed, at least outside of the 7 seed, than having that 4 seed. Because you got to play the 5 seed, and 99% of the time, that 5 seed is a top 3 team in that conference.
Yeah, it's probably going to be Denver or LA or New England.
It could be Denver. It could be LA. It could be New England.
Best case, New England is for the Ravens.
Hey, man, Best case, New England. Best case, New England. Worst case is you got to play Denver. Because I think the Chargers are better than the Broncos.
Yeah, I think Denver will give them more struggles though.
I think
Denver gives them more struggles.
Denver's more of a complete team.
Denver's weird just because I don't trust their weapons, but their O-line's so good. But if the Chargers,
we're talking about a Ravens defense that's been So
yeah, I get that. It's tough, man. It's tough. I don't know if they're gonna do it, but if they do, I think that alone is
this year remind me of 2012 Ravens. I swear we were 10-7. We snuck into the playoffs and went on that crazy run, beat the Patriots, Colts with Andrew and the Denver. Obviously that Mile High game in Denver against the Payton. So I mean, it's gonna be a crazy uphill battle this whole season, but I think it can happen.
Hey, Don, you know what cooked for the offseason?
I guess the end takeaway is one game at a time, essentially.
Yeah. If Herbert gets that first playoff win against Lamar in Baltimore, it's gonna be nasty as hell. That's gonna be some nasty combos. I'm here for it.
That's gonna be nasty.
Oh my god, bro. Yeah.
That's gonna be nasty, bro. That's gonna be nasty.
If you lose the Bo Nix, it's gonna be even nastier because I'm hate watching.
Oh my god, if it's Bo Nix,
lose the Bo Nix. I got that.
Skeets.
Greenlaw back. Oof.
Skeets, can Lamar make the playoffs, Skeets?
How you acting like that? Yeah, you asked me this question last week, and I said it starts with I thought he was going to be back against the Bears, and I said it starts with the Bears game, and he ended up not playing, but they ended up winning that game anyway. I think they have a better chance. Like when Donnie said they have to win a division, I think they have a really good chance of winning the division because of Lamar coming back. I think the offense is going to be really, really good. My biggest question is how consistent can their defense be over the next 9 weeks? How consistent can the defense be? Because starting the season, they was pretty bad. These last 2 weeks, they've been pretty good. I just think to win, to cover this much ground, you can't just go out there and just outscore opponents. I think to get the amount of wins that you need against for the next consecutive 8 weeks, your defense needs to be consistent. Because I think the Steelers are just going to end 9-8 anyway. Because the schedule was bad. I mean, the schedule was really, really hard, and I just think, and they already have 3 losses, so they're 2 games ahead of the Ravens, or 3. I think 2 or 3. I think the Ravens. Yeah, I think with the Ravens schedule, even if you want to say the Packers is a hard game, I think even if they split with the Steelers, I think they could just catch the Steelers and just win the division. It's what happens after they win the division, the playoffs is what matters.
That's really what matters. Crazy because we have the Steelers last game of the season, so that might be it for the division. By the way, so
that's gonna be for the division. That would.
I mean, you never know. Oh my dogs, never mind.
Damn, not a dog.
Yo, never mind. Dogs don't think the Ravens gonna make the playoffs, man. But look, what do I want to talk about next?
Shout out to Tyler Huntley, by the way.
I want to save this game for last. So,
man. Okay,
Donnie, you were very, very in your soliloquy. You were very high on this team. It sounded like so. The Chargers beat the Vikings. Justin Herbert had a hell of a game, and then Carson Wentz is out for the year.
He a soldier, man. Shout out Carson Wentz, man. You a soldier, man.
Wentz, man. That O-line was so bad. Oh,
so do y'all think
they put that man through the ringer?
Do y'all think the Chargers are a playoff lock?
If the O-line stays healthy, yes. If the O-line stays healthy, yes.
I think they are.
If Herbert has protection with that wide receiver core, yeah. Not to mention, OG has been playing recently. Yeah, not to mention that as well. Once they get Hampton back, it's also going to add on to it even more. I think. I can hold their schedule real quick. Like I can. Titans is a win.
Thanks.
Home against the Steelers, they can win that. They're at Jacksonville. It's tough, but you can win that. You can beat the Raiders. You're home against the Eagles. Like, the way I see it, most of your tough games are at home. Like, you're home against the Eagles and you're home against the Texans. And even if you lose to Denver, you beat them once already. And you beat the Chiefs. And that was a big reason why I was so high on the Chargers at the beginning of the year was their first 3 games were divisional games, and they won all of them. Like, getting that early 3-0 start in the division is huge.
That's very huge.
And I don't know if they're going to take the division, but I feel I'd say like 75% chance, 80% chance they make the playoffs. I feel very good about it.
I'd be surprised they don't.
I'd be very surprised they don't. I don't think they fall off. That team, they're solid. I think they're even better than last year. So,
oh yeah.
Maddie, do you think they playoff locks? My fault, Dave.
Oh, you go ahead, Maddie.
Locks. Yeah, sure. I'll say so. I just think I think honestly, the playoff picture this year in the NFC is going to be similar to last year, at least in that division. I think Denver still makes it. Obviously, KC and then add the Chargers to that mix. But yeah, man, they've been doing really good. And yeah, shout out Jim Harbaugh, Jesse Minter, Greg Roman. They've been cooking this year. I don't have much to say about the Chargers.
Hey, that's why you respect Jim Harbaugh. Y'all gotta start realizing, man, he has a formula that he dinner takes to every scenario he go to.
That's what I said this a couple weeks ago. He's the Larry Brown of the NFL. Everywhere he goes, he just wins.
The same formula, Maddie. I'm gonna get my own line up. I'm gonna get this run game juiced up, motherfucker.
Except this time he was dealt a super quarterback still.
And not only that, Donnie, not only that, I'm gonna give me a good tight end. I'm gonna have me a Vernon Davis. I'm gonna have me a Colson Loveland. Rondé been hooping, man. And I had a feeling too. When they drafted him, I said he's gonna be hooping because when Harbaugh takes a 6'5" tight end, it's only good things for that man right there.
Yeah,
Rondé has been hooping.
Like, they didn't think he was gonna go into like the 6th or 7th round. They picked him in what, the 3rd?
They picked him sometime in day 3. I forget when. I can look it up.
But Rondé's been hooping.
I mean, it took him earlier than most people thought. And again, like that tight end room was like, I'm not saying that it's bad. Like Will Disley, Tyler Conklin, we'll respect them. But to be honest, it's wide open for a guy like a Rondé Getz. And like he was like anybody who watched Syracuse last year knew like how productive Rondé Getz
man, Rondé was a dog.
Yeah, he was one of the guys. Like last year's tight end class was pretty good, and he was one of the guys that I really did like in that potential day 2 range or even day 3 range, just due to the fact that he had the athletic traits that you look for. He was a hell of a receiving back. He had good hands. He was a natural separator. He has great size. He's 6'5". You know, he's a little skinny, but dude, like he had the talent, and the Chargers were using him at a high level. And like I said, man, Herbert's receiver core was already good, but now you're giving him a tight end of this level. If he does continue to play this way,
a very scary team.
The only thing that scares
me, I don't want to play the Chargers right now. That's all.
The only thing against him last year when he played Boston College, he was a dog.
He was.
I have that.
No, the only thing that scares me with the Chargers, like playoff wise, is that terrorist named Greg Roman. When he's in those playoffs, man, he kind of turns into he kind of gets a little body in the playoffs. Like these last few years, last year, if we look at 2022 Ravens, 2019 Ravens, 2020 Ravens. You know, I mean, obviously his 49 years was great and all, but that back in those days is like his run concepts were just so better than everybody's. The defense wasn't up to date. I think nowadays he gets a little bit predictable in the playoffs, and I kind of want to see. I want to see what he does this year. Hopefully, he's a little more creative. Because if he is, then that team is going to be scary in the playoffs.
And I'm hoping that the Chargers they need to be a team that
like
they need to be buying
the ball up.
Yeah, he has.
That too. Maddie, the week 1 game against Kansas City, I don't think anyone expected them to be airing the ball the way they have this year. And I actually kind of like it.
They played their Super Bowl week 1.
Keenan Allen, QJ, Lat McConkey. Now you got a Rondé Gadsden too. Shoot, even Kamani Vidal is hooping. Like, come on, man. Like,
hey, second round pick, Trey Harris.
Trey Harris ain't even on the field, man. Like, dang.
Yeah, but the weapons is there, so the weapons there to succeed, and I think it's a good thing because with the O line being hurt, it gives Herbert a little more leeway to have more reliable weapons. And they need to be a team that's buying. Defensively, they got to be a team buying the deadline. There's a lot of names being thrown out deadline wise. I know that Quentin Williams been thrown out there. I know some people threw out Jeffrey Simmons. I don't know how realistic that is, but they need to be buying the deadline. They need to get some more talent on the defense to shore up and try to make this type of run this year.
Right. If it only can take the Niners a 6th and a 7th round pick to get Keon White, come on, man. Like the Chargers.
That's what he gave up.
Yeah. Wow, that's crazy.
I'll give him a second for Quentin Williams ASAP.
Yeah, thanks.
I think they're gonna ask for a 1.
I might be willing to get that. If I'm the Chargers, if I'm the Chargers, I will give that up. If I'm the Chargers, I give that up.
I mean, how old is Quentin? He's got to be what, 27?
Yeah, he's still. I'm saying he's still in his prime.
27
prime.
You just look at it this way, dog. You're not gonna find a Quentin Williams in the first round of next year's draft. You're just not. So if I'm the Chargers and I'm a team that's competing for now, I would easily give my 1 for that.
If they get Quentin Williams, then they become a team.
Yeah, that's a needle mover for a team like that. That's what they need.
Yeah.
Skis, do you think they playoff locks?
I think by default, yeah. Because I think they're going to finish 3rd in the division, but Like if you look at the rest of the AFC, I think 2 teams might make it out the AFC. Well, 2 teams are going to make it out the AFC East, and 1 team is going to, like, the only team that you're banking on to make it. Well, 2 teams that you're banking on. Well,
Houston and Jacksonville.
There's only 2 teams that's Jacksonville and Pittsburgh. If Pittsburgh don't win in the division, but they win enough games to make it, that could potentially kick the Chargers out. So I think that's going to happen. No, because I think the Chargers is too good. Now they can't have random losses like how they like against the Giants. I just think they're just too good to just.
I'll say this though, Skeets.
To lose.
In the Chargers' favor, they got a lot of games against those type of teams. They play Pittsburgh, they play Jacksonville.
Yeah,
those are tiebreaker games. So you secure that dub in the regular season, that's going to do a lot for you
important games
in terms of those are the tiebreaker games that get you in the playoffs.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because those are the only 2 teams that can kick.
And honestly, they could finish second in the division because they're tied with the Broncos right now. If they go play Denver again and beat them, then you have the full tiebreaker over them. So all you gotta do is finish with the same record. And Denver's controlling bad. So.
Oh well, yeah, I guess.
Well, not only that, PS2 now entering IR, it could be interesting.
Oh,
PS2's IR.
Wow.
Well, they didn't officially put him on there. We'll find out. We'll find out tomorrow.
Hey, Mika, Riley Moss. Yummy young.
We'll find out tomorrow if they put him on IR, but if they do, that's
Jade Barron.
Now they do
today. Riley looking at the watch.
Hey, Jade Barron's finally getting his reps, and he looks amazing. By the way,
which I don't know why he was getting reps beforehand. Jade Barron was.
You know what? Good. You know what?
I don't really know why.
I'm looking at this schedule. Honestly, no PS2. I think they could survive the first few weeks.
I mean, that pass rush alone. I mean,
like you got Houston, Raiders, and then you pray he's back against the Chiefs.
Mm-hmm. The only game I'm looking at that's tough.
Yeah.
Out of those.
Damn, they may have gotten lucky.
Riley Moss is
so I don't know. Do y'all like that showcase that the Texans just showed
Riley Moss is that
last game? They might.
I mean, yeah, I think Texans can be a hard game. I think the Packers can be a hard game. They played Chiefs twice.
It will be a hard game because Denver has been the most trolling team in the league this year. They troll Denver every game.
I don't like their offense at all.
They beat the Jets by 2, and they got lucky to beat the Jets. Like the Broncos troll too much. So I feel like every game, like I can see Houston beating them because Houston defense is elite.
Yeah,
and no PS2 again. You better hope Nico Collins still out.
Best games last.
You better hope Nico Collins still out.
Actually, yeah. If PS2 is out for a while, I do think they might just end up 3rd in the division, and the Chargers can't take the 2nd because the Broncos still got to play the Chiefs twice. They got to play the Jags. I think they're deep. I used to think prior to the PS2 injury that the Broncos can just win them a lot of games. I mean, the Broncos, their defense can win them a lot of games. But with PS2 out, I think the Texans is going to be a hard game. I think both Chiefs games going to be. I think they just lose both Chiefs games. I think if JD's back by their Commanders game, I think that's going to be a hard game. The Jags can be a hard game, even though it's at home. I think they can't. I don't want to stamp anything, but I think they probably will just end up in the 3rd.
Stamp the shit, man.
I was going to stamp that they can just end up missing the playoffs altogether. Even though they're 6-2, they can go on a losing streak and just miss the playoffs altogether.
It would have to be a bad losing streak, though.
Yeah, they better be grateful they're 6-2 because it could be a lot.
Schedule, I don't know. Yeah, the schedule isn't
that 6-2 can be 3-5 pretty.
Okay, but like 6 and
they got some ugly ass wins.
But missing the playoffs?
Realistically, all they need to do is just get 4, which I think is possible.
No, they won't miss the playoffs. I
don't know about that one.
In terms of being that 7th seed, though,
I do think they're going to get 3rd in the division, though. I don't see a world where they're over the Chargers or the Chiefs, but we'll see, I guess.
Let me find out the Chargers sweep the division.
On God, Dave, I'm thinking the same thing. On God,
they play the Chiefs pretty damn.
Now that they're healthy on the O line again, that's what was getting them killed.
Chiefs with no receiver.
That's why Harbaugh was throwing all them.
Chiefs don't have receivers this time. It might be a little bit different.
Oh, it will be different.
All right, fellas. So look, you know what? Fuck it. Dave, your team is ass. I don't want to talk about him.
What?
The Eagles.
Whoa.
The Eagles. Hold on, Dave. Hold on. Hey.
Logistics.
The the Eagles and the Giants. There was a lot of controversy in this game.
Let's talk about that.
Before we get to that though, shout out 2-6. Shout out 2-6.
Finally took, man.
Shout out 2-6.
Scat. Pray you heal. Scat.
Boy, White Boy FC down bad at that one, boy. That hurt White Boy FC.
But look, we saw the play the Tush push.
Oh, you're down bad, right?
Yeah.
Maddie, I'm gonna start off with you, Maddie. Should the Tush push officially be banned after what we saw, that atrocity against the Giants?
I mean, I've been saying it should be banned for a minute now. I mean, I wouldn't have a problem if they were running the play right. They're jumping off sides every single time.
Yeah.
And it's just hard to officiate and officiate it correctly every single time. And again, when a play like that can become as broken as it is, it's just going to have to get to a point where you're just going to have to ban it.
Dave.
Man, this tomfoolery, it's words I can't really say on live air. Because I'm not going to lie. Last year, I was like, man, screw it, man. It's football, man. If you can run to perfection, man, run to perfection. That's the point of football. Because we've seen some teams have slight success stopping it. But then y'all came into this year, I feel like they was like, okay, they abandoned it, easy dub. Now we're going to start doing all the bullshit. They always jumping on sides. The officials can't do it right. That was a clear fumble. The fact that they said that wasn't a fumble and the whistle didn't get blown until Kayvon Thibodeau picked up the ball. So that's a live play. There's nothing indicating that was a dead ball play. So the fact that it feels like as soon as they get the first down, they're treating it like a touchdown, and the play's automatically dead. That's not the case because it's still middle of the field. And Jalen Hurts didn't touch the ground. He's not down by contact. So that should 100% be a fumble. So the fact that they can't really officiate it right, and at this point, it's not even a football play. It's really a rugby play. It doesn't even feel like a safe play. Like safety-wise, it doesn't even feel like a safe play. Like everybody pushing into each other.
Though that's why no one says anything.
And so it's like, yeah, but I think the Eagles, once they did the first game against the Giants, they really funny because they doing shit against the Giants. They doing the Giants bowl with this shit. When they ran it 4 times in a row, that's still the deal. And then we see a blatant fumble get called back just off bullshit. Yeah. And another thing too, just off that play alone, there's no reason why a turnover-worthy play should not be reviewable. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, like for real.
Turnover-worthy play. Treat it. If every scoring play, I feel like if every scoring play is reviewable, it should be any type of change of possession should be reviewable.
Absolutely.
But there's no way that should have been a fumble 100%. And at that point, the Giants were down 14-7. It was a 1-possession game. That's the momentum killer, man. Yeah. That's one of them plays where you stop the tush push, you get the fumble off that, and Kayvon running with that. Momentum-wise, what that does for a football team, we're talking about a whole different game. Yeah. So I think, and then also we got the OPI on Slayton with Clinton on Mitchell. That was terrible.
Bad.
That was terrible. That was such a terrible call. So the Giants the 2 games against the Eagles, the Giants got to deal with terrible luck officiating wise. So ban that dumbass play, man. Make Jalen Hurts get that shit out the mud.
Danny, how you feeling, man?
Yeah, man. Eagle fans, pack your shit and get the fuck out of here because you ain't never seen that play anymore after this season. I agree with Dave. Ever since it first started happening back in 2021, I've been calling it a rugby play. I have a few friends who used to play rugby in college, and they all told me it's literally just that. Like they stole it from that. So I don't know. To me, it just kind of breaks the spirit of the game. The way I see it is football at the end of the day is a game between absolute warriors that also need to win with not only strength and athleticism, but also the mind. And I don't think the tush push is that. I don't think it's ever been that. I think it's just kind of people say cheap. I don't even think it's cheap. I think it's just lazy. That's all it is for me. I think it's lazy. It's boring. It's just I just don't think it's in spirit of football, and that's why I've been against it the entire time for anyone. There's only 2 teams that run it a lot, and it's Philly and it's Buffalo because they have the 2 strongest quarterbacks in the league. But I don't like it. I think it's stupid. and it's going to get banned. And thank God. That's really all I have to say.
Eats.
Bro, Eagles fans just swear they just don't have anything. They have a super team. They swear they don't have an offensive line. They don't have weapons. They don't have a defense. They just swear they just don't have anything. That tush push, I mean, of course it's going to get banned. Wasn't it against the Giants where they tush push like 4 or 5 times in a row?
Yes, 4 straight times.
Like, that should not that shouldn't be a thing. I think any play formation that you, like the refs can't like police properly, like ref like call, like if they can't the fumbles, the false starts, like if you can't dictate if what is what, it should not be in the game. It's just bad manners to run it. It's like for a play that I don't want to sound like a sore loser or like because my team doesn't run it obviously because we play the game the right way. But if like I just feel like that play it's a sure thing on 3rd down, and if they don't get on 3rd down, they're just gonna run on 4th down, and then it's just too it's gonna get banned. That's all I gotta say. It's gonna get banned.
So Donnie, is there any way you could find how many times the Eagles have ran the touch push this year?
Bro, I don't care. They ran it 4 times in a row. I don't
and I feel you. I don't care neither. That shit should get banned. I just want to know specifically because there's a bunch of Eagles fans talking about something. We barely ran it this year. We barely.
I'm sure.
I don't care.
No one's crying.
I do not care.
They could have kept it P and just did it like they did last year, run it, 3rd and 1, 4th and 1.
Yeah, cool.
Wait, Trey,
a nigga like me, F dot, I'd have got freaky. I'd have ran the play action.
He said we barely ran the tush.
Play action roll out. Now I got somebody ass too.
Thanks.
But these motherfuckers, they won't be nasty and they abuse it.
Yeah, they're abusing it.
If you can't coach the referees to be able to officiate a play correctly, get that shit out of here. That shit for the birds. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, Brian Dable, you a better man than me. What?
Like the Bills when they need it.
You had to pull me off that referee. That was terrible.
Eagles just straight up exploit the tush push. They exploit it.
And another one of my big problems with it is that also it just doesn't add up. Like the NFL is not consistent with how they make their rules, right? In the 90s, it was banned that a defensive player or a linebacker can't push the D lineman into the O line because the quarterback is right there under center. And that was an injury risk for him. But since it's not the quarterback, right? Since it's instead the quarterback getting pushed into the defense, that's okay. Like, it's literally the same thing, just 2 different sides of the ball. It's just one of them's allowed and one of them's not. Like, I just think they got to fix that. It don't make sense.
So I want to ask y'all, or my fault, who's about to go?
No, you go ahead.
Okay, I was about to say, because I've been seeing it, me on social media, especially from MJ. They're saying Jalen Hurts is building an MVP case.
Oh, what?
And that's what I wanted to ask y'all. I know y'all with me, but I want to ask
Hey, that's all I got to say. Ain't no one in history in the NFL will be MVP when you threw for 0 yards in the second half. Fuck out my face. You will never be MVP.
Why are they saying that?
You will never be MVP out there.
I don't know. Like, I don't understand.
I just don't.
He did that against the Giants.
That was against the Bucks, I believe.
It was against the Bucks.
0 yards and a half as a quarterback. You could. Hey, it's not. You know what's crazy, Gabe? You know how impressive that is? That it been less impressive if you got negative yards. 0 on the dot? That's insane.
Crazy to me.
Come on.
I just don't
so y'all
know.
I'm sure all y'all with me. It's not because like I hear and it's like, oh, he's building MVP, bro. If he's not gonna win, why does it matter if he's building a case? Like he's not. This shit don't mean nothing.
I'm not gonna lie. I am a little bit higher on Jalen Hurts probably than most people on this panel, but that is very crazy. He definitely should not be in any MVP conversations with the team that he has and the offense that he has. So I'm just saying.
Oh no! Don't tell Eagle fans because apparently Eagle Nation said their O-line's worse than Dallas's. But
like that underdog gimmick is
where they don't have anything. They swear they don't have.
So if they don't got the Thanos on the O-line, they should just. But that shit ain't good. It gotta be either Thanos or goddamn Hawkeye. It can't be. You can't be Wolverine. You can't be elite. Like what? That gimmick gotta stop, bro.
Yeah.
He's not MVP.
I'm glad we all on the same page. I just wanted to make sure we get that out the way.
We know AJ doing that for the bag.
The rest of these games, I mean, shout out to the Jets, I guess. They won their first game.
Shout out Justin Fields, man. Shout
out Justin Fields.
That's a W moment. Him talking about what he went through.
Every team in the NFL now has at least one win.
I tell people too. I said it's hard to go 0-17.
I saw him in the chat, and I hope he's still watching. JJ, Y'all are ass. Ass is hell.
I'm not gonna lie.
To talk about it, let me ask y'all.
Falcons
Are the Falcons frauds? Are they frauds? Hey, let's be F dot.
They're not frauds. They're exactly what I thought they'd be.
I'm gonna start with you, F dot.
It's crazy because before the season, I had the Falcons winning the division. I was all sold on this offense. I was sold on their draft. Like I love them getting Pierce and Jalen, you know, all them boys. And I think they made a great difference on that defense. But like they're so up and down. Like one week they beat the Bills and the next week you lose to the Dolphins. I understand they didn't have Penix, but like to go out there and perform like that against one of the worst teams in the league.
We are one of the worst defenses I've ever seen in my life, bro.
Yeah.
And they still got 34-10?
Yeah, 34-10 is crazy. Oh, I think Kirk needed to pack it up as well. He needed to pack it up. I think it's time for him. He had a great career, but that injury kind of messed him up as well. But Raheem Morris, I think he needs to be talked about a lot more. I think Zach Robinson needs to get out of there. I seen a report that he wants to go back to college. Yeah, go back to college because I don't know what type of play calling. His play calling is so bad. I seen one play, Kirk. He audibled into like a screen for Kyle Pitts.
They love that one.
Yeah, and I was just like, what are we doing? It's third down like 7 or something like that. What are we doing? What are we looking at right now? What are we calling? So it's just it's a team. It was just a bad loss. Even defensively, I didn't think that defense would be that bad
against Miami.
Falcons and Miami. Tua had his best game of the season.
Shout out to him, and he couldn't see out his left eye.
That's even worse. That's
even worse. He can't see it over the old line.
I'm disappointed. Oh no, I'm just disappointed in the Falcons, man. I'm disappointed.
Dave, are the Falcons frauds, man?
Man, it's just terrible.
I don't even think they're frauds. They're exactly what I thought.
They're not even because
exactly. I don't think you can be frauds when you're never good.
No, because they projected to be even off last year's standards, they're it feels like they're a worse team this year than they were last year. The defense has been playing better. But it feels every game they lose in, they're going to the game, they're getting completely out coached. Raheem Morris and Zach Robinson, go back to college. Go be Oklahoma State or whatever.
David, don't worry.
Please go to college.
It's okay. David, it's okay. They'll use that first round pick. Actually.
Oh, yeah. And that's why
go back to college, stay away from LSU.
You made these moves, you trade your first round pick, and now you're talking about a chance.
By the way, I was told that move was okay, so I can't talk about everything related. But what I can say is trading away that first-round pick was so stupid, and I don't know why Falcons fans tried to justify it. You traded away a potential – that pick is currently – I'm pretty sure
11.
It's currently 11 or 12. It's borderline top 10 for a 240-pound edge rusher who's going to be a DPR and nothing more. He's going to be a designated pass rusher. He will never be a 3-down player. He's just too damn small. In a good edge draft, by the way, when you could have gotten Nick Scorton or Prince Umanyawan or something else, but instead you traded for that. And now you don't have a first-round pick. And what happens when that pick's in the top 15? And I can't name anyone, but you're missing out on good players. You know what I mean?
It's bad. It's bad because now we're looking at a scenario where Raheem Morris, you're at a real position where he might get fired by the end of this year, and now you're bringing in a new coach who don't got a first round pick. You got offensive talent. You're probably going to end up letting Kyle Pitts walk, and he's going to be a demon elsewhere. Kyle Pitts has been having a damn good year.
Yeah, yes.
He's going to fuck around and be on the Chiefs, and Skeet's going to be in here doing his stanky leg all damn season, and it's going to get very ugly. And another reality is, I know a lot of things have been going against Michael Penix. The play calling hasn't been good. O-line could be better and all those things. He's just not the type of quarterback where he's going to be able to help overcome those type of deficiencies. He's not a Drake Maye. He's not a Jaden Daniels, where we have glaring spots on the team. He can overcome those deficiencies.
Everything needs to be perfect, just like in college in Washington. Everything got to be perfect.
And the thing is, we knew that coming. We knew that was Michael Penix coming in because he snapped off with the top 3 O-line in the country, with the best receiving core in the country, and a solid defense.
Yep.
And a good play call.
He could be
He like I was here for that shit because there's no way Falcons will ever be a top 5 quarterback. But Mark Pinch is not good. He's not the quarterback they need to cover the deficiencies. And you drafted him to be a start now player because he's 26 years old. And now you got Kirk Cousins right on your bench making $100 million, who really can't do the same thing for you either.
It's just so fried.
So the Falcons in general, it's a very bad look for that organization.
They're cooked, bro. They're so cooked.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, I already said it, but like, I just think that move was stupid. Like, you're going to be wasting out on a very valuable pick that could help your team, whether it be on the offensive line or the defensive line or the secondary in particular. Like, I just never thought James Pierce was that type of game changer for you. He never was. He never, like, even back over summer when, there's a viral clip of me, Gabe F. You probably don't even know this. There was a super viral clip of me saying James Pierce was overrated because PFF was trying to push out this, he's a top 10, he's a top 5 player in the draft. And I'm like, guys, he's 240 pounds. He's not going anywhere in that range. And guess what?
I just think he's a Leonard Floyd.
And honestly, I didn't even hate the pick because that's probably about the range I would have taken him. But giving up your future one, that, like that, I can't tell you the Falcons GM's name off the top of my head. That's a fireable offense alone.
Yeah. But to be fair, do we not think James Pierce has been playing pretty solid? I feel
he's been solid, but
he's been solid. But
when you move your first round pick, you're looking for someone who's going to be a game changer. I think James Pierce is going to be solid, but I think he's going to be like a Leonard Floyd.
Yeah,
a good edge rusher, but you're basically borderline rotation.
Best case scenario, he's Bryce Huff, Hassan Reddick, where he'll have some really good seasons as a pass rusher, but never be a consistent 3-down player. That's just what I think, and that's fine. Like that, in my opinion, that is worth the 26th pick in that draft.
Not the first round,
but is it worth the 26th pick and a future one?
No.
And also, I like Jalen Walker coming in, but Jalen Walker's still a project, and it's like, it's been iffy. It's not there yet. So that's another thing, too. So, the Falcons are definitely going to be in shambles. I'm not going to lie to you. And you got big money to pay soon because Bijan's going to need some contracts soon.
All right.
I just had to get that off my chest because JJ was trying to tell me for months how that was.
Hey, look, we know JJ and his. Apparently he's not a Falcons fan no more. But hey,
apparently Lions FC.
I mean, look,
he's Lions FC. Some other
Lions
FC.
FC.
Way he switched, bro. My team is 2-5 and has lost every game by 4 or less points, and he's switched.
I love JJ, bro, but I've never seen a man run from his teams this often, man. That's my dog.
Zay Jones
having a terrible year.
Zay Jones drop away from being the Niners. Fucking terrible.
We 2 hours in.
Zay Jones.
And I went and did some research. Look, Flag on the Play usually streams be going 3 hours. We on predictions already, and it's only 2 hours in. We doing good.
Great pacing. Great pacing.
We doing good on time. So I want to get into Week 9 predictions. So I want to get like the easy ones out of the way first before we start going. So Ravens offense. I feel like everybody got the Ravens, right?
Derrick Henry give me a double fantasy.
Whoa.
Fake woke.
Salute.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Falcons, Patriots. Patriots should win that game, right? Everybody got Patriots.
Patriots by 100.
That'd be crazy. I want. Wait, is Penix coming back or no? Like, is he still?
Does it matter?
I don't know.
It don't matter. But like, I can see them having like a fake, like a bounce back. Like, you just had an embarrassing loss, and
they're always getting out coached. I can't trust that coaching staff, so I'm not.
That's fair. No, that's fair. I'm
Patriots' run defense actually been pretty damn good this year.
No. We need to give respect to the Patriots defense because they've been strapping shit up, stopping the run. Their defensive coordinator has fucking cancer right now. He's in the hospital, and they're playing his heart out for him. Shout out to my defense.
I'm definitely
going
to go past.
We got Rams Saints, easy.
Yeah.
Rams
Tyler Show suck a game. Welcome to Jaredverse land. It might be ugly. Get ready to learn Jaredverse.
Bears Bengals quick. Get it out the way.
It should.
Who the Bengals play?
The Bears.
Oh, Bears.
I'm not gonna lie to you. It should be the Bears, but if the Bengals came out there just because the Bears they got Gabe and Matty at secondary at corner.
On, bro. What's up?
I think the Bengals
Bears
might
just
win.
lost to Charlotte Huntley, so I don't know. I mean,
like their secondary is so that's gonna be a shootout game most likely. The Bears should win though.
Giants and the Niners. Who y'all got?
The Giants.
Niners.
The Giants.
Rabbit ass.
Tyrone Tracy's coming back.
What?
So you got Niners.
I got Niners. Yeah.
Dave, obviously you got the Niners.
Giants. Who's home?
Donnie, who you got?
Who's home?
Niners, I believe.
Ooh, yeah, who's home?
No.
It's 49ers at Giants.
At Giants?
Yeah. Like, come on now.
You know they're emotional about the Cam injury. You know.
I just think.
Hey man.
I just think like in a game like this, I'm just gonna take the coaching staff that I trust more.
And not only that, I think the Niners will be able to get to their run game too, because the Giants, that run defense, it's not moving nobody.
So Donnie, you
got no D winners.
I got 10, friends.
I need D winners to play this game bad though.
D winners.
Manny, who you got?
I got San Francisco.
And Skeets, you got the Giants?
Yes.
Now Keon ain't gonna do nothing. Like, do you know who Robert Saleh is? He gonna get somebody. He gonna get you right. Come on.
Vikings, Lions. Who y'all got?
If
that.
Ooh, JJ McCarthy should be back.
Oh, Lions.
It's
you got the
probably
Lions. Who you got?
It's probably gonna be the Lions.
Who you say after? My fault.
Oh, I said the Lions. My fault.
You got Lions. Dave, who you got?
I'll probably go Lions. This being JJ's first game back, that's a rough one to come back with.
Yeah, it's a rough one.
Maddie?
What?
And the Vikings run defense is doo-doo.
Detroit. And Skeets, you got Detroit?
Yup.
Future LSU head coach Kelvin Shepard, by the way.
I missed this one. Panthers, Packers, right? Everybody got Packers?
Packers.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Josh Jacobs leading to the what? Promise, man. Fantasy.
I think Canales might get scapegoated soon, and it's unfortunate. But
Whoa!
I don't want him to, but I think he might.
I disagree.
Why, Donnie? Why you say that?
Because of the fact that even when Bryce has been on the field, it's been so up and down. At this point, we're in year 3. The weapons have underperformed, and I know you can't always blame that on the coaches, and that's why I'm using the word scapegoat.
Mm-hmm.
The O-line's been underperforming. Once again, not his fault, but someone's got to get scapegoated.
Yeah,
and I don't think he should be fired, but I could, and I wouldn't predict it at this second, but if this team earns another top 10 pick, he might get kicked to the curb. And it sucks because if he does, whoever picks him up as an offensive coordinator should be smiling from ear to ear.
It's not going to happen because one, the head coach of carousel is straight doo-doo. There's the only guy you could probably say could be on his level, Joe Brady. That's it.
Clint Kubiak.
Joe Brady does not want to go back to Carolina.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Two, when I look at Canales, he also didn't take Bryce Young. He came into the situation with Bryce Young as a second-year player.
But Dave, at the end of the day, coaches get scapegoated before the quarterbacks.
No, he can get but no, in this scenario though, this is the second coach. Bryce Young still hasn't really put consistency together. He can either go there and say, I don't think he's the guy. We can go and look at a different avenue for a quarterback. Maybe you trade for a Kyler Murray, take one in the draft. But I don't think what he's did this year, I mean, the run game's been good. Chuba was good before he got hurt. And then once Chuba went down, Rico Dowdle looking damn good. Tet is showing flashes. It's just getting him the football. The O-line, it's been bad, but they also been hurt. So it's like I don't see an avenue to your scapegoating Dave Canales because let's be real. What were your true expectations? You expect them to be a 9-win team? That's not going to be a 10. That's not going to be a top 10 pick.
In a division like that, I think your expectation was to be average, and I don't think they're going to be that.
But at the same time, in the division, there's a clear talent gap from the top 2 teams, though.
I don't agree though. Like I don't think them and the Falcons were that far off.
I disagree. I think the Falcons, talent-wise, I think they're more poised. I think they're more poised to be more consistent. And
not to mention, like you're going to be better than the Saints. Your expectation at the bare minimum is to be better than the Saints, and then your other expectation is to be better than the Falcons. And if you're not,
I don't think they're that far from the Falcons anyway. Like I don't think the Panthers. They've been competing. They're 4-4. That's their best 8-game start since Cam Newton was, and they've been doing Superman emotes. So it's like the expectation. I mean, they're 4-4. They're on pace to be 98, 8-9. I think that's pretty damn good. I don't think there's enough to scapegoat.
Well, I mean, I guess that's fair, but they also got dealt a pretty easy schedule in that win streak.
They're also a pretty bad team. So
I see, but I don't think. I understand. I get what you mean. I'm not saying he should be fired because I don't think he should be.
Real man that needs to be fired in that building is Jiro Evero. That's the guy that you need to get rid of.
Yeah, that's also fair.
Yeah,
I think the defense has been a little bit better this year, though.
Yeah,
they've been healthy because last year Jesse Horn had a down year, but you also had no Derek Brown for a good bit of the year, and now you got both, and they're both playing pretty damn good
Derek
football.
Brown just get hurt again?
Did he? God,
I think he did.
Tyler, that's someone he needs more praise because if he was in any other situation, we'd be talking about Derek Brown being a top 3 DT.
Yo, he's nice. Man,
Derek Brown, he's a monster.
True, I said he was more valuable to his team than Jalen Hurts was to his. It was called crazy.
Cooking.
All right. Next up.
The next game is the Colts at Steelers. Who y'all got? Who you got?
Steelers.
Yeah.
I can see this being actually a close game, though. I'm not gonna lie. I'm probably go Colts though, but I can see Steelers gonna run for their money.
Dave, who you got?
The Pittsburgh's trench work hasn't shown to be consistent enough to deal with the Colts.
JT,
The Colts, Quentin Nelson just adding on to his Hall of Fame resume. And then Donnie, shout out Latu, having a damn good season.
Sir.
He gonna get active against Broderick Jones. I'm not gonna lie.
Latu, man.
So I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna go to the Colts.
You said it right. You gonna go JT?
He said.
Donnie, who you got?
That's my goat right there. Shout out Latu. I'm gonna read off the top 3 teams in point differential real quick. Number 3 is the Patriots at 67. Number 2 is the Chiefs at 82. The Colts are number 1 at 116.
You know another crazy stat, Donnie?
What's up?
Jonathan Taylor is the points leader in the NFL this year.
The points leader. He's the
points leader. So usually,
points.
For y'all who do not know, the points leader is usually that's a kicking stat.
Yeah,
that's usually for kickers. He is by far the points leader in the NFL this year.
Right.
Is it by far, or is he just the points?
I gotta find that tweet. But
that's kind of crazy.
Let me see.
What the heck?
Is he actually leading?
Has that
oh my God, he is. Oh my God.
I ain't gonna lie.
I don't even care about that.
When you say him for MVP, like, is that still like
no? Because he's on pace for MVP season, so it's not crazy.
That's not crazy to say he's MVP.
Time out. To tell you how much this is a kicker stat, 2 through 5 are all kickers, and then 1 is Jonathan Taylor.
How many points does he have?
It doesn't say how many. It just says he's number 1. Yeah, I can.
Hold on, I'm gonna find the tweet.
He scored. Okay, I got it. 86 points.
Oh my God.
Who's second? Who's second? Wait, who's second?
That's so stupid, bro. That's so dumb.
Brandon Audrey in second with 74.
The last
he's in first by 12 points. He's in first by 12 points.
Holy sugar.
So stupid.
That's insane. That is a hell of a poll, Dave. Shout out.
I saw that on Twitter today. I was like, that is insane.
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah, he another one where I'm gonna just start calling him by his number, bro. 2820, bro.
The way I see it about this game, I do think there are a lot of similarities between this Colts team and last year's Vikings. Kind of teams that come out of nowhere. Quarterbacks who are getting elevated by mastermind offensive play callers. Obviously, last year KOC, and then this year Shane Steichen. And I was one of those people that was actually low on the Colts. I said that they would go like 6-11, and I just want to say, you know what, Shane Steichen, I apologize. That's on me. I shouldn't have doubted you, and I'm never going to do it again. That's my bad. But I think the spread in this game is also ridiculous. I think 3.5 is a joke.
3.5.
The Colts have blown out every single team they've played outside of like Denver, and then they had a weird fluke game. The Rams was a weird close game that they should have won, and then they had a weird game with Arizona, but Arizona's been weird all year. They've played every team close. Then outside of that, they've blown out every team they've played. I think this is
6-11, but the Cardinals 9-8.
I just want to say something real quick. Like this Colts team, like, do y'all think they're really this good? Like, have y'all like I don't know. I've been seeing the team they play. Like, I'm not trying to like.
I think they're the last year's Vikings. I think when it comes playoff time, when you're asking them to play Buffalo or Kansas City, they're not going to win.
Yeah.
Anyone else?
It's over.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Shout out to the Colts, bro. Shout out Danny Dimes, man.
Danny Dimes is the second average quarterback that Shane Steichen has made an MVP candidate, man.
So the next game on the
who's
list.
the first one? Who's the first one?
Yo, you're sad.
Oh no, wait, my fault. Maddie, who you got for this game?
Shout out to the Colts, man. But this is the Pittsburgh Halloween voodoo magic, man. Like
you're Dave.
You know what, Maddie? I ain't mad at that.
I'm not mad at all.
We're higher than you in point differential, by the way.
I know Johnny just gave a logical explanation, and I don't got one, but that's just the way the Steelers are. Like you don't need
when you make a pick, it don't got
any given Sunday, Maddie. Any given
Steelers have some type of like they have that.
Really, any given Sunday.
Yeah,
that's fine.
Who you got, Skeets?
I think the Colts handle. I think the Colts handle the Steelers.
All right. So the next game on the list is Broncos at Texans.
That's gonna be an ugly game.
Broncos at the Texans.
Texans.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, I can see these Texans winning this game. I was watching some of their game last week against the 49ers, and that offense that was probably the best I've seen CJ played in a long time. Especially
I saw that Titans game.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, not Titans. The Ravens when they decimated the Ravens.
Yeah, that's true too. I forgot about the Ravens. Yeah, he did play.
Reminded me of that cover. Really.
But we were like 9 starters down. I was like, the 49ers are too. They did play a beat up defense. I don't know. I can see them. I can see the Texans. That defense is so elite. And if CJ can replicate what he did last game, I can see them beating the Broncos. You know, the Broncos be trolling so. And that defense low key. Like that defense is so like up and down. One moment Bonito is looking like the best freaking edge version in the world, and the next the defense is like flat and just giving up everything and picked on. So I don't know. That defense is real iffy, but they have so much talent there. It's hard to like kind of gauge how they're gonna play week to week basis. But I think the Texans could low-key shock, win the game.
Dave, who you got, bro?
This is gonna be the interesting game. Because we're talking about two elite defenses. I get what you're saying because the Denver defense definitely be up and down. I guess it's Texas O-line, though. It's primed to be a line to get some work in.
That's true.
My thing is, I don't see how Denver scores consistently because their offense to me is very fluky at times. And against this defense, I mean, it's the reason why Houston's in every game because they're kind of like a better version of the Browns, where the defense might not be as good as the Browns, but they're still in the field in the top 3 unit. And then you have a quarterback who can light you up. This is gonna be dependent. I don't know if Nico Collins is gonna play this week or not. If he plays, I probably lean Texans. Actually, I'll probably still go Texans, man. Bo Nix, you're a troll. You sold me at $500 too this year, man. Fuck you. So Texans, yeah, we're going Texans.
Donnie, who you got?
This is what I will say. I thought that game against the Niners, I thought that was the best that the Texans offensive line has played all year.
I hope.
You're going up against an entirely different defensive line now. In fact, you're going up against a defensive line that leads the NFL in sacks. So with that being said, pressures too. So CJ, you might get knocked on your ass like 6 times this game. So
6? Oh, you might get 6 in the first half.
I wouldn't be surprised. I'm not gonna lie.
Give me Denver.
Maddie, who you got?
You were back.
I don't know. I'm really split on this one. I think this game is mostly going to be one in the trenches. Just because like Houston's D line, like we always give Donnell Hunter and Will Anderson their respect, man. But like even guys like Tim Settle has been really good this year.
Yeah.
I'm forgetting the other name of that defensive tackle. That's also playing well, but obviously.
Oh damn!
We
bro.
lost him. So, Maddie, you had repeat everything you just said 5 seconds before.
All right. Yeah, Denver. I think I'm gonna give it to Houston. I think Houston's got this one.
All right, man. Eats.
This might be the best worst game. Because it's gonna be it's two good teams, but it's gonna look so ugly because it's gonna be a defensive battle. But I'm picking the Texans because I just think their offense. Like Dave said, I hate the Broncos offense. I don't think they do anything good offensively. But the Texans, CJ Stroud is not looking like the CJ Stroud that people propping up to be 2 years ago. I mean last year, but it's picking up kinda. And yeah, I got the Texans. I think their offense can just outplay. They can just be the better offense this game. It's gonna be low scoring though.
Side note. Go ahead, Dave. My fault. Go ahead,
Side note, completely off topic. I just checked my parlay. I need one PRA from LaMelo. He better lock the fuck in. That's all I got to say.
All right. I missed this game too. This game not really whatever. Jaguars, Raiders. Who y'all got?
Jags. I'm just kidding.
Jags. What?
Jags.
BTJ need this is a BTJ get right game too. You need a good game, man.
Man, he been so
against this defense. No, he is gonna have a good game.
Travis Hunter. Travis Hunter receiver fake.
Is Brock Bowers gonna be back, man?
I don't know what's up with
my fantasy team needs him, man. I'm getting slammed right now.
Hey, they seem fine with Michael Mayer.
I lost Neighbors and Bowers, man. I need that back.
Damn.
So Jags, Donnie. Jags, Raiders, Jags.
No,
Skeets,
trade
you said, whoa. Who you got?
I mean, the Raiders coming off a bye week. They just got embarrassed last week.
We get embarrassed all year.
That was a terror.
Liam Cohen literally came out and said they're not trading Brian.
You know what some you better cape for a division rival.
They're so lucky they employed the worst quarterback in football.
Yeah, Gino.
give me the Jags. Give me the Jags.
I ain't gonna lie, Josh Allen.
Oh,
is Trayvon Walker back too? Hold on, I gotta look at the injury report, man. I gotta see who's playing that game.
All right, what are you looking at?
Is Devin Lloyd coming back? Oh boy,
because Trayvon Walker and Josh Allen, what they could do that online, that might be federal offenses, man.
Are you looking at that? Seahawks at Commanders.
Seahawks.
For
sure.
Dave?
Aren't the Seahawks undefeated on the road this year?
They're playing really good. I don't know.
I want to say all their losses. Also, I want to say both their losses came at home. Crazy enough. But yeah, Seahawks, I mean, they just match up well against the Commanders.
Yeah, absolutely.
The defense is going to hound that Commanders O-line. I'm not gonna lie, JSN, you know he about to shout out Mike Sarah still. Shout out Mike Sarah still. This year? Yeah. Shout out Mike Sarah still though. Because you better get light up. This is what it
Donnie?
is.
Seahawks.
Eddie?
Yeah, F dot. I hope you meant like he's a top 5 receiver like in his division.
Nah. He's top 5 in that league, man. He top 5.
No.
I've been hollering since college.
Wait, who's top 5?
Yeah, it says top 5 right now.
In this season?
Wait, why? Hold on.
Hey, I'm trying not to.
Hold on. We got 2 games. Wait.
We can go on. Hey, go back to open field. I've been JSN for
Why is JSN?
His route running, his athletic ability, his hands, like he's really, really good, bro. He's a really, really good quarterback. And Sam Darnold, shout out Sam, because I haven't really been too crazy on him, but this year he's been balling and he's getting the ball to his guy. Shout out Jason, shout out Sam, shout out.
It's hard. It's really hard, and I know it's a big boy name, but if we're going off what I've seen this year, man, it's hard to not compare JSN right now to Devontae Adams. Like that's the type of route running we are currently witnessing.
And Donnie, I think
it's a marvel. It's like he's not a guy who's going to beat you with twitch. He's not a guy who's going to beat you with this type of athleticism, but just so many different types of releases, so many different just truly teaching tape. Like truly, it's unreal.
So F dot, because I'm trying to who are you stamping him over though? Like who is he better?
I ain't gonna lie. Like before the season, I love Nico, but before the season, everybody's like, "Oh, Nico top 5." I'm like, all right, I like Nico, but I ain't gonna lie. Your best ability is availability, and JSN is availability right now, and he's
so JSN better than Tyreek Hill.
I mean,
I'm one of those
Tyreek.
I can't lie. We just need to stop including Tyreek Hill, like,
because this might be something he retires off of. Like he legit might be done with the game of football.
Yeah.
What about Neighbors? Okay, is he better than Neighbors?
Oof.
That's a tough one.
Yes, I'm gonna say.
I think he is though.
I'm gonna say yes.
That's a convo.
I'm gonna say yes. That's
a convo.
So who's the top 5 for you? Other than him.
Yeah. AJ, obviously, JJ, Jamar.
Wait, you said AJ?
AJ Brown.
Yeah, CD, and then 5. Who?
That's probably it.
Nico would be 5, but I really put JJ.
5 is up in the nose, especially with the Rick injury. 5 is up
5 is up there.
Puka
Puka been going crazy. Go Puka.
No, not really.
Best availability is
Shout out
availability.
JSN, man.
That's what I'm saying.
So Monday Night Football game. I feel like I should have got this one out the way earlier. Donnie, I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, me
Cardinals
too.
at the Cowboys. I feel like everybody got the Cowboys.
It might be a break something.
Kyler is undefeated at AT&T, but at the same time,
Why are we saying we're gonna get the brakes beat off of us when every game we've only lost by 4 or less points?
I don't know.
I still believe we're not a bad team. We're just this close, but we're just losing games because we can't finish them.
that's what a bad team does. Okay, thank you for our TED talk.
But no, this could be a shootout because that Cowboys defense is.
Dave, a bad team is like the Dolphins or like the Saints. Not.
Didn't y'all beat? I would say y'all barely beat the Saints. By the way, let's not forget about that before we.
No, for sure. We play to the competition of every single team.
That was the first week, though.
Dog, we played the Colts closer than the Chargers. We played the Packers closer than the Lions. You know what I mean? Like, it's watching my team is frustrating because knowing the fact that my team is this close to being 5-2, that's what makes it frustrating. But it's it's the little mistakes that get you killed. Like truly, and I don't think the talent, like the roster, like just ignore coaching, just the talent on the roster. I don't think this is a 2-5 team. I think this team has way too much talent to be 2-5.
Y'all 2-5?
I don't think we're a 2-5 roster.
Enjoy Fernando Mendoza, brother. Enjoy that.
So I feel like everybody got the Cowboys.
Yeah, we call it FC over here. I don't care what anybody.
Ooh, Kyler FC. Like, anyways. So I wanted to leave this game for last.
Give me the Cowboys by 1 score.
Sure. So like I was saying, I want to leave this game for last, obviously, because I feel like this game has game of the year potential, not only game of the week. Chiefs Bills.
Oh shit, that is this week.
Let me talk to y'all. All right, y'all talk to me instead.
Ooh, that's a good one.
It's a good.
Why do you think?
Why do I think what?
Go ahead.
I was gonna say it's not. Yo, you telling me Mahomes all this? Not game of the year potential. Skeets, you know what? Matter of fact, you go first, Skeets. Who you got?
No, just go.
Who you got?
We know who you
got.
We know who Skeets got. Tell me why.
The guy with the Mahomes profile pick.
No. Yeah. If it's a Joe Brady game, I give the Bills I think the Bills can win this game.
Damn, Dave, I'm not gonna lie.
If it's a Joe Brady game.
I'm not gonna lie.
Who you got though, and why?
Oh well, because I know it's not gonna be a Joe Brady game. It's gonna be a Josh Allen make plays and throw INTs. Josh Allen. We might listen. I don't think we've ever played in recent years. We've played like a Bills where their defense is just like this exploitable. No, the last time we did that was like in 21 in the playoffs, and we've seen what happened. I think don't be surprised. Even though we like the Bills games in regular season has always been close, it's never been more than a touchdown. I think we beat them more by a touchdown or more this time because their defense is just not. I don't think their defense can just stop what the Chiefs are doing. I just don't, and that's not me being a Mahomes fan.
All right, Dave.
Why are we acting like this Chiefs offense is like
not that crazy?
Godly amazing. Like
because they're godly at what they do best. They're godly at what they do best.
I mean, that's fine, but like they have not been the best offense in the league this year.
I mean, yeah, because we know why.
Even if Rasheed was in, it wouldn't be.
No, we know because of their run game.
The Colts,
like statistically, we have this. Yeah, the Chiefs. Statistically, we haven't been the best, but getting Rasheed Rice back, it's if you just watch how they play, it's hard to like get stops on them, even without a run game, because of just like what they're doing. Like it just
2 scores. You're going to go in there to Buffalo's home and beat them by 2 scores.
No, I said by touchdown.
Oh, is it Buffalo?
You said by a touchdown.
Oh, wait. It's in Buffalo?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's different. I ain't lying. In Buffalo, a little different.
Like what? Like,
ooh.
Hold on a second. Let me
look at Justin.
Ooh.
Justin, what do you mean we haven't played a good defense? We played the Jags. The Jags is a good defense. At the time, when we played them, they were a good defense.
That's a reach. That's a reach. That's a reach.
They were a good defense.
That's a reach. That's a reach.
Okay, y'all just.
I would say the Giants have a good
one.
That's a reach.
Like,
I mean,
like Skeets, I'm just gonna say this. Like, yeah, Rashid came back, and obviously that's super helpful. But like, you played the Raiders and Commanders defense. Those are defenses that Maddie could start on right now.
Damn, man, why we throwing?
Damn. Matt, that's a compliment. I'm saying you can play.
I mean, you got a bag. That's
I know.
That's what I'm saying.
Anybody. I don't care
like
what system.
Skeets, at the end of the day, like these are two bottom tier defenses. Not to mention the Raiders have currently the worst quarterback in football, so that just helps defense out even more. Or, yeah, you know what I mean. Like, I'm not saying this Chiefs offense isn't great because obviously it is. When you have Mahomes, it's obviously great. But you're acting like this offense is just like 2018 Chiefs. This offense has problems. The O-line's been hurt most of the year. The run game is non-existent. Travis Kelce, as good as he played in that second half, that first half was horrid.
Trash.
Like, these are things we need to acknowledge. I think I'm still going to pick the Chiefs to win this game because Buffalo, I don't fully trust their offense right now, especially when it comes to the wide receivers separating. But let's calm down on this. Oh, this offense, I don't know how you stop it. That's all I'm saying. But I'm going to pick. But Gabe, I am going to pick the Chiefs to win this game.
Dave, who you got?
I'm not gonna lie. It's not just the receivers of Buffalo. That defense reeks. No Ed Oliver. He might be out for the year. Yeah, he had to get surgery, I believe. I think he tore his bicep. So he's probably gone for the rest of the season.
That's a big
the secondary is already as free cheese as it is.
That's a big
so for the Bills to win this game, I feel like this version of the Bills is more what people thought they were going to be last year, going to last year's season, where they're saying, "Oh, he might miss the playoffs. What do you do?" And Josh Allen gave us that carry job he did last year. For them to win this game is going to take Josh Allen to literally look like the best player on the planet.
Yeah.
The problem is, I think Mahomes has been playing like that all year. So I think Mahomes can end up matching that. So it's hard for me to envision the Buffalo winning this game, even at home, because they're not stopping the run. The pass game with Mahomes, they're not going to be stopping that. And then the Chiefs defense has been picking their slack up too. It's going to be hard to go and just beat Spags defense just in general, especially when you got receivers who can't separate. So I'm mildly leading Mahomes here.
I agree.
Maddie, who you got?
This is a hard one because it's like I want to say the Chiefs. My mind's telling me the Chiefs, but the heart's telling me the Bills. Only because I don't know. Like, can the Chiefs get consistent pressure on Josh Allen to where they can kind of keep him in the pocket and he's not extending plays consistently throughout the whole game and force him to make bad reads or bad throws or turn the ball over. I think that's like my biggest thing in this game. Can they do that, Josh? Because Josh usually, man, when he sees the Chiefs, he's seen green. Like he kind of has a certain mode when he sees the Chiefs. But this is a different Bills team this year. That defense is really Ed Oliver is tough. That's a tough one. I'm not.
You rely on Joey Bosa and Greg Rousseau?
Yeah. I don't know. They're gonna get enough pressure on
In this breakout time, we hear.
Deion Walker breakout. That's what they're gonna need. They only that and a lot more.
Wait, is Matt Milano playing?
Oh,
no. He is not the same anymore.
It wouldn't even matter. He's really not the same.
He's not the top.
Injuries have killed him.
Them injuries killed him, man. And that secondary is just boo-boo. Safeties, boo-boo. Like,
that secondary. I don't even think the corner room is that bad. It's just the safeties fucking suck.
Christian Benford is your best corner. Okay.
Christian Benford's good.
He's decent. No, last year he was really good. Like,
he all right. He all right.
Christian Benford's good.
He's the McDouble. He ain't a McGriddle or hash brown. He's a McDouble.
They drafted. Is he back? Doesn't he come back this game?
Harrison? No, Harrison. That's last year. He played last game, I believe.
Last game. Okay.
Yeah, did he play last game?
I'm gonna just go Chiefs, man. I'm gonna go with the safe bet and go to Chiefs.
That means Patriots win the division.
Maddie, I'm tweaking. I don't know. Maddie, who you got? I don't think I heard you.
Ooh, 80 coverage grade from them?
I got the Chiefs.
Yeah, decent, bro.
Against the Panthers?
Fair enough.
Jeez.
That's fair.
Fair enough.
All right. So that was okay. So that was the last game. Talked about everything on the dock. But before we go, I just want to ask y'all: are there any trade rumors y'all have seen that y'all think should have some light shed on them? Any game breaking trades that y'all have seen that y'all think should be made?
I'm not gonna say game breaking. Just me being a Niners fan, I got nothing but Niners Twitter and Drake May Twitter on my Twitter, so that's all I got.
Right.
So Niners Twitter wise, I think people are expecting the Niners should be they should be a team that should be buying into the deadline. I think that we're very fortunate that we're 5-3, I believe. I don't want that to be an overreaction because if we're being realistic, if we're a wild card team, we ain't doing jack shit in the playoffs. We're too hurt. Yeah. Coaching can only get you so far, too many injuries. So I don't want to be someone who is moving a first round pick for Quentin Williams, which I wouldn't be against, but I just wouldn't be like, oh, we got to do this. We should be moving all these draft capital to get players when we're not in a win-out scenario. 2, actually, nah. I don't care about Kevin Sipping enough to give him light. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't care enough.
He's been good against the run.
Hey man, just bring us back. Sorry, Donnie, but just bring us back. Calais Campbell back home. Bring him back home to Baltimore, man. Bring him back.
Yeah.
We need him. No matter BK, we need somebody in that interior.
Man said bring him back home. Like that's his home. His home is
Arizona. I know. That's his home. That's his home.
We all know his home is Arizona.
We love Calais, man. We love Calais. Bring him back.
Donnie, you have put your hand up. What was you about to say?
I mean, the one trade I was going to throw out there, because no one ever talks about it, but I still believe that DJ Moore is going to get traded. Even though it's not really brought up anywhere among trade rumors, I think it's going to be, because I do think this is going to be one of the most active trade deadlines we've seen over the last few years, because there are so many teams that want to get it done this year, especially with the Eagles looking vulnerable, the Ravens kind of, having their injuries, so they're starting off pretty slow right now. With all this stuff, I think teams are going to want to buy in. I think teams like New England are going to try to buy in. I think the Colts could try to buy in. Maybe Buffalo, Kansas City says, hey, we need to take advantage of, a weaker AFC. Maybe the Chargers could do something on the NFC side. I do agree with Dave. If I am the Niners, I would stay away from it. I just think the injuries and the fact they are 5-3 is pretty damn incredible, but I think there's just way too many injuries for you to potentially make moves. Like, I think unless you think you can win the Super Bowl, don't make moves. And I don't think the Niners right now can do that just because they're so hurt. Next year, though, we can talk about that. But, I think DJ Moore getting traded is super possible.
Buffalo needs to be calling that line.
Y'all think Olave
too.
Olave. Did Olave say he's going to retire if he get traded?
The reason why I don't think it'll happen with Olave is because I do think that Saints are probably going to end up with the number 1 pick. And if they do, a quarterback is in play, and I think having a guy like Olave is going to make his life very easy, as well as the fact that I don't think the Saints offensive line is really that bad. I think it has a lot of young guys who can take jumps. Kelvin Banks, Talisi Fuaga, Trevor Penning, as much shit as he gets, he's been okay, guard. He's been okay. So, I don't know. Maybe, but either way, I think DJ Moore is getting traded. But where? My guess right now would be the Patriots.
Jalen Phillips, I can see him going.
Jalen Phillips?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He's been getting thrown around. Jermaine Johnson is getting thrown around. Kayvon Simmons been getting thrown around.
I heard Will McDonald, his name.
Yeah. BTJ is a funny ass name. That's not going to happen, but it's funny.
Yeah. Why would they trade BT? I don't really.
That's them saying, we'll pick up the phone. You probably gonna be off the phone. You probably gonna leave the phone not happy. So
you think? You know what? F-Dot, I want to ask you this. Do you think there's a chance Mark could get traded?
I could see
that. I could see it, but I don't think it's gonna.
If Lively was healthy all year, I would buy into that. But
I wouldn't be mad at us if we did.
Who would do it? Like Jacksonville, maybe.
No, Strange been good, but he ain't been nothing crazy.
Strange has been injured, but he also fits what Liam Cohen does a lot more than what Mark Andrews does, like with the blocking.
It's hard to see a team sell for a tight end. That's just
I'm like scrolling.
I don't think that's happening.
I'm like scrolling on a list right
especially
now.
with Lively being hurt.
I'm seeing if there's anything.
But Lively's back now, Dave. He's been back for a couple games.
He's been back, but him starting the year off hurt is like, okay, let's just
that's true.
Stay pat just in case.
Mark, that's true.
Yeah, Breece Hall, I feel like, is an obvious one, right?
Jacoby Myers, I feel like he's the one who's about to get traded. I don't know where he gets traded to.
Bring him back home.
According to this website, the player who has the highest, according to ESPN, the player who has the highest percentage chance of getting traded is Tariq Woolen. That's who they think.
Nobody. He's boo boo.
I know he's.
We gonna be. The only reason I'm watching that trade just so I know I'm picking him Madden. Shit, that's a better man.
He's 4'3" and can't cover a leg. 4'3", 6'2" can't cover.
Man, what? All the physical tools in the world. He can't tackle. He can't cover. It don't make sense.
He couldn't cover at UTSA. I don't know what y'all expected. That's why I didn't like him as a prospect.
Some type of development. I'm like, okay, maybe you can get
the development. You know,
that's why he went 5th round. Though,
okay, but like, dog, we're talking like Malik Willis development. We're talking about like he stunk against that competition. Now we're gonna throw him in the NFL.
Yeah, that's true.
But Donnie, that's why he went 5th round.
I feel like some GMs.
And then year one, like people freaked out about him, but in actual, what happened was he was just getting crazy picks, and his ball skills were great, but when it came to actually playing sticky coverage and not preventing yards, I mean, it was fine, but it wasn't good, and then it's just regressed ever since.
Regressed badly though. Like his rookie year was okay, I could see promise, and now it's just like,
nah. All right, fellas. So we have come to the end of the show. I appreciate y'all for having me.
W Gay, man. Hold on, wait. Look, man. W Gay, man. Host, man.
W interim host. I will be putting in recommendations afterwards. I'm not gonna play HR.
Don't get twisted. I appreciate y'all for having me. I appreciate the chat. I hope I did a good enough job for y'all. Look, man. Dave, put the word in, brother. I'll happily come back mediate the show.
We be letting Flagger play HR no.
Hey, man. So I appreciate y'all. W episode. I had fun. I had mad fun.
For sure.
Dave, Donnie, Maddie Skeets. Fuck with y'all, bro. Everybody have a blessed week.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, join the Discord. Join the Discord.
Oh, yeah, join the Discord. Join the Discord.
TikTok, Instagram.
Join the Discord. Follow the TikTok. Follow Instagram. Like the video, leave a comment. Let me know how I did in the comments.
We be active in playback.
Hey, let this man know. Bring back SSJ. I see too many episodes go for 3+ hours. We out here in 2 hours and 36 minutes, chat. We talked about everything we needed to talk about. Look, man. But anyways,
in 2011, Bruce Arians, Coach of the Year as an interim.
Yes, sir.
Have a blessed night, y'all. We'll see y'all next up. Fuck with me, man.